Hi guys, John here. This video we're going to be tackling the Clark County finances on Jurassic difficulty, but on top of that, this is also going to be a full tutorial with every mechanic in the game explained to the T, and I hope you enjoyed the video. It took a long time to create. Eventually I'll get all these Jurassic difficulty guides up for you guys to follow and to smash out those trophies yourself. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're going to pause it straight away, straight off the bat. I'm also going to remove the goals over there on the right hand side because we're not going to need that just yet. So, just so you know, from now on, the commentating on these Jurassic challenges, I'm always going to be doing the level first on like a medium or maybe even easy. It's normally medium, just to get a lay of the land, so I can always hit the ground running. So I'm not trying to figure things out while I'm doing this. So let's get into this, guys. Right. So the first issue with this is that if you go to research, which I can't do yet, there's only a certain amount of dinosaurs that you can research on this one, and there's no really big ticket items. Now, if you look at the description of this Jurassic challenge, it says that the marketplace is open. So I didn't use the marketplace on my medium playthrough, and I got to 5 stars eventually, but I think this time I might be looking into it. Right, so for starters, guys, we definitely still paused. A lot of this is going to be paused. We're going to have a look at what we've got, the lay of the land here. Let's have a look at what we've got. So we've got an aviary right there. We have the control center and the other center there, the research. Another aviary there. We have some escaped little dudes over here. We have some Dilophosaurus, and I'm assuming they don't have the humble trait on them. No. So that can be quite dangerous in a small paddock like that. Over here, we've got the Styracosaurus. And here we got the Gallimimus, and here we got the Corythosaurus. So, and we've also got a nice big river area over here. I mean, I could do a monstrous river cruise, but I think we're going to keep it small and tight for the time being and just use the paddocks that we've got so we can start getting a trickle income. So I can see also they're using the dirt path, which I'm not a massive fan on because I like to be able to see the paths. So we'll just have to replace that. So what I want to start doing here first, guys, is we're going to go to operations and we're going to go to our maintenance facility. Although, do we have one already? Let's just see. See, sometimes that gets a little bug when you can't use this quick access. Okay, there is one. So we go direct control, and then I want to zoom out to see where we are. Alrighty, so we're over there. Is that a good place for it to be? But what we're going to do is we're going to go to operations. We are going to go to the maintenance post, not to be confused with the ranger post on the other menu, guys. So operations and enclosures, two different things. Operations, maintenance post. And now if we move away, I'm not quite sure what the second circle is. To be completely honest, there's the hardcore inner circle. I'm not sure what the other one is, but I'm just going to put this so it covers on the far right hand side over here. It covers that last fence right over there. So we're going to put him smack bang there, and we're going to look where else we've got to go here. So we'll do another one covering these two buildings and as much of this as possible. Can we get it all? If we put one roughly here, yeah. Oh, we can easily do it if we put it somewhere over here. Let's put him in the corner right there. And that's going to take care of this entire thing. So this side over here, we'll put one more over here. So if you touch just a little bit of this fence, it looks like that... oh, I see. It is going to the far distance over there. Well, we'll see if they repair that kind of thing. Let's make it a bit thinner next to the building. Zoom out, see where we're going here. We'll put one there. I'm not going to be too phased on this just yet, because I'm not going to be using the aviaries for a while. So when I do span out to these, I'll most likely sell one of them and just use another one, unless we have flying creatures that require different cages. So right now we're going to go to the maintenance team, not direct control. I knew I was going to do that. We're going to go to maintenance team, and we're going to go add task, and we're going to put them one on this side. Then we're going to go to the task again. We're going to select X once, and then we're going to push right on the D-pad to select Ranger Team 2, or 1 in this case. Add task. So now we're going to have a Ranger Team going to the left and the right of these two areas. Now, we're not going to start just yet. They will repair everything eventually. Oh, it's not paused. Huh. Wonder when that happened. Now we're going to go from the right-hand side here and see how we can help these guys here. So they look like they've already been scanned. So ground leaf. Missing water. Let's sort them out with some waters there. There we go. You guys are happy now? Looks like it. Gallimimus, what do you guys need? You need some water and wetland. So let's get the water going the smallest possible. You got water there. You want more water? Yeah, you get some more water right there. And ground leaf, ground fiber. There's ground leaf. I always call it green leaf for some reason, but it's ground leaf. I don't know. But we don't need that. Oh, we do need that. No, we don't. We need a cover. So let's go get some cover here. So cover's going to be over here. Let's get him cover and pasture. So on the right over here, next to the actual menu, I'll put an arrow towards it now, is actually where it tells you where it's cover, and that's pasture in the same menu. So we're going to put cover over here. Now we need more ground leaf. As you can see, this is what happens. Let's do that. And then we need some wetland as well in here. So again, this is quite a small enclosure for what they're asking for. This is wetland. Let's do a small little corner. Maybe take away some of the water. No, it looks like straight away we're going to need to do a bigger enclosure. Although I could just move them. I could make this one enclosure. Let's do that rather. No need to divide them up if they're going to cohabitate. We're going to take away that path right there. We'll take away all of it actually. We'll leave that one attached there. Then we're going to do exactly that. We're going to put... Come on. We're going to connect these two. Because why not? Actually as well, we're going to make them bigger. Come on. Can we go... Oh, we could have made that bigger as well. I want to make this bigger because every little inch is going to count on this. And as I was talking to some of the guys on the Discord group, it is still a bit finicky when trying to do this. Like, all I can do is there, and then bang, it snaps to somewhere else. Although it's not doing it exactly as I'm explaining it. But we're going to make this as close as we can to the outside and keep going down here. Can we go further? The further we can go, the better. Right there is good. And then over here, I mean, this space is just completely wasted, so we might as well use this over here. And I'll show you how to deal with that. And actually, we don't actually need this fence, guys. That's my bad. We don't need this at all. And I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, so we'll make that bigger. What is in this one over here? So I wonder if we can do Styracosaurus, Gallimimus, and this. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is make this one big paddock. It seems like a fantastic idea. From here, we're going to need some building space, although we're not, because, I mean, this place is pretty big. Let's just go right over here, and then boom. All the way over here. And again, this is what I do with every game now, guys. I'll explain what I'm doing right there. We're just going to put the fence to the edge like that. So we don't need this one over here. We're going to do this one as well. It's either going to work or bite me in the ass. So we'll get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. That side can stay. We don't need this fence again. So we've got... Oh, my cats are falling off the windowsill. And this over here we'll just fix up, and then we're good to go. So we'll just put... Oh no, we don't need to do anything there. What we can do is delete the fence on this side. Again, normally you could be using rocks and stuff, but this time we'll just do it a bit quicker. And we're going to delete all the outside fences, even with the dinosaurs in them. Just like that. Now there's going to be a bit of chaos in the park for a couple of minutes, but I'm not too phased about that. This one over here, we're going to close off like that. That's closed off there. And then we're going to go to the scenery down the bottom here and go all the way down. I wish there was a shortcut to this, to be completely honest. And then all the way down to rocks. And I always use this one because it's the most left to right rock. It covers a lot of area. So we're going to grab that. We're not going to put it on top of those trees. We're going to see the fence and we're going to put the white line, bang. We're just going to put it over that. And this white line acts as a fence. So you do not need to put anything else here. All you need to do is those two things there. And the scenery doesn't cost you any money as far as I know. And we're going to delete that rock right there. So now we've got a massive paddock here. We're going to move this building. Or this built. And we're going to put it as far left as possible. I kind of wanted everything to be in sight from the start, so let's get a bit more editing terrain over here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to water and remove. We're just going to do this, just so we can get all of them in, because as you know, if you can't see the dinosaurs, you don't get a peel, you don't get money, it all trickles down. So that looks like a good one, roughly there. Fantastic, and I'll get onto the other research and everything in a minute, but for the time being, let's just connect the paths very basically. And there's a path I'll change as well. Okay, so that's looking good. This will make sure these guys are still too few adults. Not much I can do with that, eh? Corythosaurus, there's no other Corythosaurus lying around here, is there? So again, that's going to be a problem, which wasn't a problem on the on the medium difficulty. But we'll cross these bridges as we get to them. So environmental issues, what do we have here? Gully. So ground leaf. Now we've got some more area to work with. Let's have a look. We're going to go all the way to the top. And ground leaf, we're going to put somewhere there. Of course, their borders are going to expand a little bit before, well, just after we start again. So we're going to go back down to wetland. We'll do the bog wetland. We'll do a big patch over here. Big patch over there. That's probably going to be okay. But again, they're going to have to walk around for a little bit, which we will get into in a second. So let's see our Styracosaurus. He is okay with the adult population, which is 2. He just needs a little bit of water. But again, I don't want to change too much here because they still need to walk around. You can hear that sound effect when you've actually achieved what they need. So let's go to cover over here. We'll put a big patch over here. That's going to be more than enough. Okay, so we will let that play out there. Make sure we've got our repair guys ready and sorted, and they're going to run out in a second. So this will be repaired as well. Let's move on to the Dilophos. So, think for a second. Yes, we're going to make these significantly bigger. So we're going to come all the way down here. Terrain too steep, eh? Well, that means it could be used as a fence. I kind of want to expand it a bit more because we're going to need the space. We think for a second. Yeah, let's go to delete first. Okay, there's no rocks to delete there. It's just terrain. So let's go back down to terrain. And let's say flatten terrain. Maybe this one. If we start on the flat here and move to the right, it's going to make it all nice and flat for us. There we go. Oh, one other thing, guys, that I think maybe yesterday, or if it was just because I was on medium difficulty, that the part-time is the same as Jurassic World Evolution 2, where it's just a part-time. It doesn't affect you completing it or affect you getting the trophy. So potentially you could do this in 10 hours and still get the trophy, but this is the first one I'm doing properly that isn't timed, because the first tutorial I did was a timed scenario. So this one will be the decider, and I'll probably mention it in the intro anyway. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Oh, it was there. Oh, it irritates me. Hold on, blueprints. I wonder if I could put a filter here. I probably could, but I'll look at that offline. So rocks again. Yeah, I really wish I could have a shortcut to this thing. Anyway, we're going to plonk it right there. No, we're not going to plonk it on top of the palm tree. We're going to put it just over there. And delete that one. Then we're going to go to the fence. And we're going to extend it. Now with the rock, you can go inside the rock like that. And bang, we're sorted. I'm not too sure if this is going to be too steep for them or not. Time will tell. I'll just save my game before I let loose to make sure I've got everything sorted. Okay, so we'll let all these fences have to build. So I don't want to delete this fence here because all those fences have to build before this will build. It doesn't happen at the same time. So we're going to let that go. Now we have the Microceratus. It's a very small enclosure, but they're very small dinosaurs. So I think, are they herbivores? I can't even remember because we could definitely put them, yeah, they're herbivores. We're going to cohabit them with something. We don't know what yet, but let's put a bigger plot coming this way. Might as well go down here. We have a lot of area. We'll leave that there. And this one over here, maybe we could divide into 2. So we have 2 paddocks. And that over there. I'm not sure if this is high enough over here, so we're just going to put a fence just to be safe. Too steep, too steep. And we're going to head all the way back to the mountain over there. Get as much space as we can. And over here, we'll put another rock. And that side as well. Keep forgetting I can go up on that menu. Oh, now it started down there. So here we're going to go again, and we're going to put our rocks in between the fence. And I might as well just do this in case it's not big enough. There we go. And then we can, excuse me, we're not going to, oh, I guess these guys are already out, so I can delete this anyway. It's not going to make any difference. They're probably going to be scattered. So what I'll do actually, thinking about it, is these guys are running wild. I'm going to... Oh, they need to be repaired. So if I take the ranger and send him here for starters, so that I can get these guys tranked. Okay, let's save my game right there. Remember also, guys, if you push the square button, only 2 minutes has passed this whole time. And it's been more like 20 minutes. So when we select go, then everything's going to kick into motion, and everything's going to be repaired. So let's do it. I want to fast forward actually. So here we go here. As soon as that's repaired, I want to pause again, and I'm going to get my capture team capturing these guys because do we care? No, we don't care. Let's go. I'm going to pause just one more time there and set up. Oh wait, these guys need to be repaired as well so I can get research going. So I'll take, let's see where the vehicles are. So we've got 1 over there, 3 over there. Here he is here. I'm going to direct control this guy quickly. Doesn't seem to want to go forward. A couple of bugs with these guys. Getting stuck. And I want to repair these 2 buildings, so while I'm waiting for the repairs, I can start some research. I just put up an awesome tutorial for waterfalls, guys, if you want to check that out. Made them easy. How to make waterfalls easily, pretty much. Anyway, we're going to pause straight away again. And are these guys busy repairing or are they repaired? They're repaired. So, we can now go to research, and what is the first thing we want? We want power. We want our sustainable power. And we're going to go to scientists. Okay, so we have a combined logistics of 9, which seems to be fine. So we're going to go to power. What I do want to have a look though is if there is a potential reduced research cost for the beginning. Faster expeditions, cheaper research, and that's 75k. Cheaper research, 68k. So this one is 212 currently. And 102. So we have a clear winner and is cheaper. Huh. That's because the total of this is more, but right now we need what is already there. So that works out fine. Right, so we want to go to research and we want to go to the power. Let's go. And the new feature of the game, guys, at the top of the screen, it always puts the most valued one for the task at hand now. It sorts it in that order, which is awesome. If you don't need to use it, don't use it. So cheaper research we want. Do we need faster synthesis? No. We do need one other one. Let's do that. And something else now, what I would do in the past would be the second I make my own power, I would delete these backup generators. But do not do that now on Jurassic difficulty. Oh, look at that dude sitting there. Do not do that on Jurassic difficulty because in this game, the gates need power. Any gate that you might have along here, which I still need to put in. Actually, let's do that so the guys can get around the park. There's a gate right there. All these gates need power. And when you have a sandstorm, I'm not particularly sure what storm is here because I haven't played this on Jurassic difficulty yet. Whatever storm is here could potentially disable the gates. But if you have a backup Jenny in the vicinity of that, it won't lose power. So I'm not sure if this was in Jurassic World Evolution 2. If it was, then I'm dumb because I've done like 1,000 hours of that game. But I leave this now because this will not use petrol if it's not being used. And I thought, oh, I'm going to delete it now because it's a drain on my economy. But it's not. It only kicks in as in a backup generator, John, you muppet, when the power goes out. So always have a backup Jenny right next to the gate. Oh, sorry, with the actual gate. So there's a little tip there for you. Let's unpause. We can delete that fence. Toodles. There we go. He's now tranked. If you push the L1 twice, when going to the shortcut menu, you'll go to the pickup. R1 twice goes the other direction. I would like the R1 button to start on the right hand side, but you know, these are the things. Okay, so I want to pause again here because you need to be on top of things with this. I don't know how hardcore this Jurassic difficulty is going to be. What I'm going to do now is actually bring up the goals again just to see where I'm heading. So Dinosaur count is easy. Increased number of guests on site. That's the one thing that I was left with on the medium playthrough. I needed like 4 more guests in 5 minutes. Per minute profit is going to be cheese in the end, and dinosaurs comfort is going to be cheese in the end. So pretty much the guest count is what we're going to be gunning for. Oh, I didn't assign a ranger team to this. Sorry, maintenance team. Maintenance 2 has been deployed. Okay, so why aren't you guys going for these one wonders? Hey, let's see what's going on here. Oh, they're going to it right now. They definitely are doing it. Then they're going to come around this side. Okay, so these fences are built. Let's delete this, making the paddock bigger for Dilophosaurus. Beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park. Missing prey. So let's get some prey down for them. Insufficient funds. Ah, okay. So I haven't been watching the funds, guys. That might be an issue, actually. So what I'm going to have to do here is take some photos, and I have to get... I do have enough for 2 of these. So we're going to get shopping. Where are we going to put it? Let's use this square here, shall we? Seems like a good square. Next to the power. Shopping and food. Let's put them nice and tight together. What I'm going to do now is also get onto... Hold on. Let's unpause for a second. And then pause just so the shops can kick in. Change product. Now, the amenities on this game, guys, is absolutely awesome. It's so much better than number 2 because all I'm doing is focusing down here. You can see the arrow where I'm pointing now. And I'm going to go down the list and just see which one is best. Sometimes you'll have multiple green ones flashing, and then you can go boonk. Now I'm going to push circle to cancel that screen, and then move down 1 to change features. Push X again, and again, I'm going to go down through all of them. I can see 13, I can see 13, and again, you might have 13, you might have 14. Just select the highest one that comes across, and if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, there's 2 slots available on the small amenity, and then medium 3, and then large will be 4. So over here, I'm going to push... no, I'm not going to push circle, guys. Now I've put jukebox in there. It's filled up one of those blocks. Now I'm going to look again. So I've got 2000, 16... So 2000 is the clear winner there. I'm just staring at this location over here all the time. And then bang, that's done. That is the amenity done. So again, change product. We're going to go all the way down. Oh, damn it. I was hoping there would be 1. Otherwise, it's going to be in the negative. This one, we have 13 and 13. 2 13s. And normally in the other game, you'd have to go to the top 13. But this one doesn't make any difference. So you can go any order, and it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now we have those guys running. Let's see. The quick way to check your finances is to push square and then push X once. Bang. 44 minus 44. So as you can see, transport, restaurant, shelter, and accommodation, those guys are what's going to bring all of this down. So if I can't do any of that, I might have to restart the entire run because I'm an idiot. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to helicopter and direct control. And I might have to sell some buildings as well. But we're going to try and take some photographs of these guys. See if we can get some cash. 25k, that's good. And these guys over here, probably not a lot or anything. Nothing. 25k. Let's see if it's going down. If I go square. I mean, you can see at the top of the screen over here on the first screen, profit per minute. I'd like looking at this screen so you can see the profit per minute and the guest coverage. So let's see if we can do anything with the guests. No, we cannot. So let's see what I can do here. Expedition Center, how much will we get for that? Because if we don't have money coming in, I'm going to sell the Expedition Center. This is the arrival point. We don't want to do that. And the research and the maintenance post and the science center. So what we're going to do is we're going to demolish... we'll keep the bigger one. Let's see if we can demolish this one over here. We definitely can. Oh, look at that refund, guys. Yeah, we're okay. We're going to be fine. 300k. Fan-fugu-tastic, that is. Right. Now, don't be a muppet like me and forget the key necessities here. So we're going to plonk down shit stall right there. And we're going to do small hotel and a bunker. These are vital, otherwise your shops will be as dead as a doornail. Why is a doornail dead? I don't know. We're going to go small hotel right there, and we're going to put him with his ass against this paddock, because the more dinos he can see, the better. Let's put him sideways over here, so we're not covering the gate. If you hold down square, guys, and then move the left analog stick, you can do finer movements. If you look on the top right-hand corner of the screen now, you can see some options over there. I think I played like 20 hours before I figured that out. Okay, so back to the pathways. Now, I always like to use one type of pathway for the whole, well, for each run, because then you know that that's the pathway that you're using, and if you see a different color pathway, you know that needs to be altered or resized. So this is a brown area with some green. I'm going to use, let's use the standard stone path. Now later on, if you push R3, you can make it bigger, you can use the replace on and off and that kind of thing. But for now, we're just going to use this path. Oh, hold on. That path is 250. Huh, is that path free? It is. We're going to use the free path, guys, because we're cheap at the moment. Later on, we're not going to be cheap. Okay, there we go. 128. So we're going to add, wait, what shops we got here? Food and shopping. Now we need some drinks, brother. Let's get some drinks in there. Oh, where? No, that's lacquer. Ding, ding. We're going to go and start serving whatever is 1200. Superfood juice. Huh. Interesting. Change features. And we're going to go down 2000. 2000 is definitely the winner there. And one more. 24, 2416. 2460 at least, and 2460. Let's go. And voila. We're going to start the clock again, and we're going to see if that's going to change from negative 50, and see if we can get some profit coming in here. We just need to pass that little threshold of getting some profit in. And again, I'm going under the guise that the part-time for this, which is 2 hours 30 minutes, is not something I need to go for. Now, I'm not going to take my time, but I'm just going to play it normally, and if it goes over the part-time and we fail, then, well, you know, we have to do it quicker. But I did do this on medium, and I did pass it. I did the previous, the challenge after that one as well, and I was way over the time, and I still managed to complete it. But again, that was on medium. I haven't completed a park building one on Jurassic yet, except for that one where the dinosaurs get thrown at you. That's brutal. Okay, guys, let's take a second here to see what's next. Okay, so it looks like these bastards have escaped, which is not ideal. Let's trank these guys there. Then head to the tab again and get our rocks going along the back of this, just like so. Again, this is pretty much free barriers, because fencing will cost. And this looks so much better. Just takes a little bit longer. Let's want to make sure I get on the ground of this. There we go. Hopefully this will be steep enough as well for them not to be able to get up there. Although these guys are saying they're still clawy. Although, has this fence been built? This has all been built. I'm not sure. This one needs to be fixed. We can't have them inside there. Let's see what happens on that. Where is he? Here he comes there. We could do with another gate over here, although let's not spend too much unnecessary money. What are we on now? Okay, we're on minus 5,000, guys. We are headed in the right directionos. How are you guys doing here? See, now there's a little bug. They don't show up on the navigation. Oh wait, that's my bad, guys. No bug at all. I haven't selected it. Idiot. That explains a lot. So here we go. These guys are all still totally cool. These guys need extra adult, although now they're saying that they don't. Yes, they do. 94. They need another adult. Okay, so Corythosaurus is pretty much what we need to go for here. Those guys are tranked. This guy has repaired this now. There's no power on the gate. Now this is what's weird, because I'm just going to pause that for a second. Let's see here, because in the other game, if you had any power supply... we don't have any power supply touching... If you had a power supply touching the gate over here, then the power will go along the electric fence to the gate. But we don't have one. So what we're going to do to remedy that is I am going to put a power station down. And as you also might know, guys, everything is now instantly built. I want this to be like the social area, and this can be like the other area, the employee area. So let's get as close as we can in there. I think that's a path. Yeah, it is. Excuse me, guys. So as you can see here, you can actually overlap buildings, which is just awesome. So what I like to do is go down the path, but not very close to the path, because we're going to be increasing the size of that. So kind of just over here somewhere, all the way down, and here we'll cross over. Then what we're going to do here is, if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, I need to put a substation down, but I don't want to do that now. I want to put a substation here, but first I'm going to do is I'm going to place that cable. Then on the bottom left corner of the screen, I'm going to move over to the power, and then if you move away, this thing becomes that last one you've put on, like that, and then bang, it's instantly built. Hey, tricks of the trade, guys. So now I'm going to pause for 1 second. There we go. So it is powered now. The gate's powered as well, but that is something we've got to watch out for, because if we get when we get storms and stuff like that, they are not going to be working very well. Okay, he's going to repair that gate. I'm just going to pause again for 1 second here. Now that these guys are enclosed, let's see what we got here. So ground fiber, they got quite a bit of space there. And who do you guys like? Ceratopsid. Okay, so we're going to get the most hardcore Ceratopsid in there, and I think it's going to be best just to have this as one paddock. I'm not going to mess around with small paddocks since we've got a fair amount of area here. But until we do that, I think we'll just leave it for now. Let's get these naughty bastards back into the enclosure. And this multi-pickup, guys, is slightly different from the first game. We want to select, obviously, our capture team over here. Now we're going to push X once on the first guy we want to pick up. Then we're going to push triangle to activate multi-selection mode. And then now you can select 10 more dinosaurs if you want to. But since there's only 2, I want to push triangle again to finalize selection and then drop them in. So you have to select one before you can activate the multi-selection, whereas before you could activate it from the start. Okay, let's see how we're doing, guys. No, John, wrong button. So here we go. We're already on 47k in the plus, which is just fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause, and we need Corythosaurus first because those guys need more adults. But also, that being said, I need to go to my, not attraction, sorry, let's go to the management views. We're going to go down to dinosaur visibility, because if they can't see your dinosaurs, then there is no point in playing the game. So as you can see here, there's a lot of guys that could be earning us appeal, which could be earning us money in our amenities right there. That is what it boils down to. So let's just have a quick look at attractions. So looking at this, guys, hands down, beyond any reasonable doubt, the Dome Viewing Gallery is the best viewing gallery in the game. There's no question about it. And I'm going to explain to you in a second why this is. Let me just see that. That's all fine. Yes, so this thing, first of all, is massive. Look at the area that it can see. Now, if you look at the visual over there, like that is covering everything on the right-hand side. This is leaving a little gap over there. There is no point in leaving any gap. If there's dinosaurs there, I mean, a small gap is fine. Now think about it, because if they walk through that, then they're still going to count, because they count for a couple of minutes after they've been seen. So we can do something like that. Even if we want to do this, we can. Dead center of this whole thing. What I normally do is I'll cover the back part of the pen at the bottom over here, make sure everything over here is covered. And then along the front over here, you can always put the viewing galleries, which is pretty cheap. Now, the reason why this is the best thing ever is because, of course, you can put that over there. But now, look how far this thing can go. You could put this almost anywhere in your park, and it'll be like you're right over there. So no matter where your amenities are, you put these guys smack bang next to your amenities, and you are laughing. See, this power supply here is not a good place to be. What I want to do is I'm going to put this one. I want to move a couple of things around, so I want to put that there, although there's no point in doing it if I'm going to move things. So again, only do this when this is paused, guys. I don't think I can move the power supply. No, you can't. So I'm going to delete that. I'm also going to move this backup Jenny, which is the option over here. At the moment, it's covering this gate. Nothing's covering that gate as a backup Jenny. So, I mean, I should put one right there, to be completely honest, to cover those two gates. But for the time being, I want to keep it over here. I want to put this right behind over here. I mean, I could put something else there, but for the time being, that's a good spot for it. Then, the power supply, we're going to put somewhere a bit more friendly. So what I actually like to do, guys, and this is not something I'm going to do on my sandbox parks at later stage when I'm trying to make them more beautiful. I actually put these things inside the paddocks. It doesn't look nice, but I'm not going for pretty on this. I'm going for beating the challenge and getting my trophy. So that's what I do there. This way, they're always going to be, you know, out of harm's way. And here we go. So now we have to go back to this sucker, and we're going to go down to the bottom of the screen, on the bottom left, and complete connection right over there. And we can put this guy wherever we want to. I wanted to put it right here. For some reason, I can't turn these guys. All I can do is go backwards and forwards. If I hold square and push L3, it still doesn't work. It doesn't let me change. But if I hold down square, it still doesn't let me change it. So I don't know what's up with that, which is actually quite irritating because I need to... If I push square and advanced move, can I X and Y this thing? I'm just kind of testing this out. No. X and Y. No, just forward and backwards. Okay, I'm just going to... Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm holding it down now. Now it's working. Huh. There we go. So I want to put this right next to the hotel. If I can get even in here, as you can see how awesome it is, how more forgiving it is for placing buildings. Whereas the last game, you wouldn't be able to put this anywhere near this hotel. But if I can squeeze this in right over here, look how far back I can go. I can squeeze it in closest to this thing as possible, then we're laughing. Okay, so we're laughing. So now, I want you to place another one, but I don't want another one. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to go back to my attractions. And I'm going to go, I'm going to take off pause for a while now to get some money in. But as you can see, these are both red. So I'm going to pause that for one more second. I'm going to say complete connection. And the weird thing is, now that's attached to that. But if I come over here, it wants me to redo it. So you have to complete connection from this side. The entrance, we're going to go, sorry, you activate the complete connection and it puts this little red thing on your icon. Then you have to go to the actual thing. Sorry. Connect that, then go back to this and complete connection. Voila. That's all she wrote. So now I want to have a look quickly at what the expedition is here because we need some Corythosaurus. Let's see. These are going to be Compsognathus, the same placements as Jurassic World 1 and 2. I know I haven't got money here. I'm just having a look. Dilophosaurus. We've got Edmontosaurus. We've got Maiasaura, Corythosaurus, Edmonto, and Corythi again. So we do have Corythosaurus. Now we need some scientists with... let's wait for some money to come in. And what I'm going to do is get the staff center going over here. And then I can increase the scientist skill without having to actually hire more scientists. Medium amenity, straight away, bang. Look at that. See, now these guys have had a time to cook a bit. I'm going to leave it on running for a little while now because we need to build up some cash flow. I'm going to check one more time. Check product. No, that's still good. I want to push circle. Check change features. Have a look if there's anything to add. Nothing to add. Now what you can do here, if you go like this and nothing changes, no text is moving, take off beanbags. Or take off one and then go down again. So that would be 22,000 you can see there with beanbags. So I'm going to go down and see if there's more. See there. There's 24, 26. So I'll be honest with you guys. This is the first time I'm doing this. I only figured this out right now. So that's 26. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to take off this one and see if there's even more. There was a 28 right there. That's the same one. But yeah, that looks like we need to do this with the amenities as well, which is fine because I probably won't need to do it again. Because now they've selected their best one. So again, this one over here, when you change product, it shows you what the other ones are. So you know there isn't a better product. 2-star rating, yeah, bring it on. But when you go to change features and you've got both of those blocks full, nothing changes. You need to unblock one to see if there's a better one. So 35, is beanbags 35? Yeah. So we'll check one more here.
Generator getting refuel.
35, 35. Yep, there's a 36. So yes. I like that a lot. I like the fact that it's simple, straightforward, and you're not spending 30 minutes of your game time sorting out these bloody things. That's awesome. The amenity management is top-notch now. So again, we're going to take off beanbags. We're going to see if there's something bigger than 28.6. Yep, there's a 34 right there. Go very quickly staring at that. And we're going to see if there's better than storage bins. 35.5 is storage bin. 32, 35, 5. No, that's fine. And did I do it to all of them? And if you see something like this, guys, where you've got 31, 31, and then 27, there is a chance that this could be changed if it's not the same as the other amenities. But it doesn't look like. I'm just going to check one more time. But it says 32. So it just hasn't had a chance to get to that level. Okay, so I'm going to, whenever you see a notification like that top right corner, we want to see what's going on. It's probably because I haven't put a fence in or something. What is wrong with you? Huh? Maintenance 2, can I find a route to its destination? Maintenance 2. So we're going to go capture maintenance team. And on the left-hand side, we have maintenance 2, maintenance 1, maintenance 2. And we're going to go control. Where are you? Are you locked inside a fence somewhere? I'm going to pause there. Muppet. Do you know what he did? He repaired the fence from the inside. And now you can't get out. I'm not going to put another gate there because I don't want to do that now. There we go. Silly Sasquatch. Okay, so let's see. We have 200,000. Let's see what our money's sitting at now, guys. 108,000. So again, just to reiterate, you can just push square once to see your profits. But if you push X straight away, then you see the guest comfort and your profit. So 97, excuse me, and transport rating is 83. Now, transport rating is going to take a little longer to get to, but you can also use tours as transport, guys. So that's what I'm going to do right here to get my transport rating up maxed. And the restroom coverage is easy to max out as well. You want those two 100% all of the time. Even if you have to put one down somewhere right next to another one, then do it. Because you want those stats to be 100%. See over here? It's yellow. So we're going to go like that. Then what we're going to do actually is we're going to sort out our power supply. So our jennies are not getting drained. So over here, we've got this to power and this gate. It's the only things down here. So I want to plonk you right here. And then our jennies will stop getting used. Also, what I'm going to do here is go closer to the water. So I can use this area for something if I need to. So we're going to come all the way over here. And of course, I might be using the water anyway. So let's put that over here. I think we're definitely going to have a Cretaceous cruise in there. Let's put you somewhere where nothing else can go. See, it doesn't like to snap there. Come on. There we go. And we're going to go inside the paddock again, like I was saying before. We're not here to make things pretty. Not this time at least, but oh, hell yes, we will in the future. Okay, so that is this side.
This next objective will help us
Construct one medium amenity that provides shopping. Yes, we're going to take that one. I'm going to pause the game right here for a second because I haven't done one of the most obvious things. But it's not as obvious because, well, I don't do it straight away because it does remind you. As you can see, none of my guys are being checked. So we're going to put ranger posts down everywhere. Can I put one this side? No, we won't get the whole of this enclosure. Let's put one that covers this one and this one. So kind of in the middle right there, because you just need one of those dinosaurs to be checked, and then they're all checked. So we'll put one over there. We'll put one in the center over here. We'll put one over here. Okay, I am back. I had to step away for a little while. We were in the middle of doing the range outposts. So we've got one over there, got one over there, and we're going to plonk one in the middle over here. Like I said before, it just needs to be covering one of the dinosaurs. And we'll put one over there for the hell of it. So what I'm going to do here is push R1 and go to my Ranger team and look on the top left corner. Let's go to Ranger team 1. We're going to add task. This and this over there. Then we're going to come back here and we're going to push R1 again. And we're going to select Ranger team 2, add task. This way, you're not getting one Ranger team coming to this one and then going to the furthest one over here and vice versa. You've got this side and you've got this side. So they're way more efficient in their repairing and, well, they don't repair, you know what I mean. They're more efficient in their scanning and stuff like that. Okay, guys, let's see, excuse me, what we are doing next. I just want to check that everything is good there. So transport rating again. Let's just quickly see before I start the clock again what we can do about that. So let's just see where the tours are. We can do the tours, and that unlocks the balloon tour, every tour. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's do that. We're going to go cheaper research, and then go back to the top for the highest one. There we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Excuse me again. I've got a bit of a cough. So let's see. We need to get the Corythosaurus first. I think those are the two top ones over here. And that's for money. Let's just wait. Because we've got our park up and running. We've got tons of cash coming in. We're already on 300 and 400 of 400 guests. So yeah, I'm actually starting to wonder if this is Jurassic difficulty. Although, you know, I'm probably going to eat those words. I'll just keep going. Although I'm going to check now quickly. It certainly is, which is fantastic. So we've also got a construct one medium shopping amenity right there. So I'm going to pause the game right now. I'm going to see what amenities we've got. We haven't got those. Can I research? I definitely can. And it's only 100,000, so we'll put those two on there and get cracking. It's very exciting. Dinosaur threat, we're going to pause straight away. So what this tells me, tells me one thing and then doesn't tell me a second thing. Firstly, how in the effing hell do they get to this paddock? Is my first question. Why does it look like that's just been placed? Did they jump over this? Are they intelligent? Nope. That is a first. I mean, I knew it happened in the first game, but I've never seen it happen in this game. Or it was very, very rare. Anyway, let's just let's tag him. Tag him and not bag him. I did put a ranger team with that. I need to get an MVU as well, which is the next thing I'll do. I'm going to let this play out. They are now a threat again. So now I know that this is not high enough. We're going to use our free fencing, which is our awesome rocks. And these guys are going to pond along there. There we go. And once again, guys, if you're looking at doing the waterfalls, I put up an awesome tutorial this morning on a cheese way of doing them. It's very exciting as well. If you find that kind of thing exciting, I guess. Okay, we want to make sure we're on the ground and not on top of a tree like last time. And make sure there's no holes underneath there, because sometimes it can be a little hikey there. Excuse me again, guys. Okay, so that looks good. Let's see. Let's just get a ranger team out here to scan one of these guys while we're waiting. Oh, wait. We don't want that to happen. Let's do it again. Let's unscan you. Although, why are you going to this? Oh, you're going to go scan them. I don't want you to do that. You know what? Let you do that. Let's get the other guy going. Come and scan these guys just once off, please. He's on the other side of the world over there. Okay, we'll take it off pause. And we're going to pick these guys up. So once again, select the first one, push triangle, select the second one, then triangle again, and place them back in their paddock. Naughty little things. Okay, so we do have the zipline and Cretaceous cruise, which we're not going to use just yet. What we do have is obviously that. This is Lagoon Viewing Gallery. We don't need that. The feeding one, this is for the smaller dinosaurs. I'm not going to use that just yet. What I will use is the balloon straight away, because it is so awesome. And it can go over everything. Absolutely everything. So we'll put you over here, because this seems like a... Come on, you're not going to let me turn it? No? If I hold down square and push L3. And that is my newborn baby crying. And it's probably going to happen a lot, so deal. She's adorable. Her name is Marley. And she is too cute for words. Oh, you know, I actually prefer that one. That looks pretty cool. I will listen to the video afterwards, guys. If the crying is too much, then I won't let it happen anymore. There we go. We're going to complete the track. I want to pause it again, just for the hell of it. Actually, you know what? We can do the amenities. Let's just do this one at a time. I mean, when you can pause it, might as well pause it. Let me change the microphone there. So, complete the track. Yes. Edit to a route. We have to click on this side of the balloon. So this thing can go over absolutely everything. It does not matter. So we're going to go through the center of this one. And we will put it through the center of the water as well, because there's probably going to be something on here later. Let's go over this paddock and then come around to this paddock. And we might as well go over the aviary. And we can edit the track later. Might as well come over here. Come around. And it can turn very sharp corners, unlike the other tours, like very sharp. And are we done? We're done. There we go. Okay, so once again, before we start, we're going to replace... Yep, we're going to replace our amenities. Toodles, toodles, toodles. with the medium amends. Here we go. We're going to go drink, medium shopping right there. Then, obviously, medium drink right there. I don't need to bunch them up completely. What is that? Shopping, drink, and we need the chow down. Medium food. There we go. Voila. So we're going to activate the time. I see. Sometimes there's that bug. Oh. Sometimes the bug makes this thing disappear. And if that happens, just push pause. And then as you can see, there's do and redo. L2 and R2 on the bottom right hand side of the screen. You can redo and undo things. So just do that. Unless I maybe took it away accidentally while trying to do the pause button. But I probably did. I'm going to take it live for a second, then pause it one more time, and then do the amenities. It's better to do this when it's paused because then you can see the amounts that don't change. So 14 is better. We're going to check one more time. Nope. It's probably going to be like that for the rest of the game. So 14, 9, 21, 24, 26. I saw 26 in there. We have a winner. 29, 30, 30, 30 is the winner. There it is. Oh, we actually have a third one. 31, 31, 7. That's it. Very exciting. I might skip these amenities now, guys. Although, no, screw it. Let's just do it. We've got books going there. 8, 5, 13. No, those seem to be the ones they want. 26, 24, 26 is the winner. Next up, 26, 8, 30. It's going to be kind of the same. 30 is good. And 31, 31, 31 is the winner. Next, do we want to change the product? 14, 9, 12, 13. So 14 is the winner. Then change to features. 21, 4, 24, 24, 26 there. There we go. 29, 30. 30 is the winner. Looks like there might be another one. Yep, 31. There we go. Now, let's unpause and let's get some money going here, guys. Look how beautiful that is. Don't you just love it? The amenities, let's have a look. We have 27, 28, and 28. So those guys are going to be fine for a while. Let's have a look at our income. We have 78.7, which is just fantastic. Now I'm just going to have a quick look at the accommodation. At the transport. And this is before I've even created one dinosaur, hey guys. So, I checked out that both here. I was a bit concerned about these Dilophosaurs because, what the hell are they doing? Let's just see. We can't do any Dilophosaurus. Can I research Dilophosaurus? Are these guys going to be on their own? No, he is there. Let's just get him to the max. Genomes. No, I need Corythosaurus first because they're actually lacking. And the reason why I want to do that first is because, hold on, faster expeditions. So we need cheaper expeditions to finish off those two there. The reason why I do any dinosaur that's slightly under... Oh, no, he's okay now. He's reached his other pack. That's fine. Because sometimes they will affect the appeal that they give out if they are even slightly, underperforming with their stats. Again, I've still got like 300k sitting here, but I'm definitely going to leave that because we're going to use that later. I just kind of want to keep an eye on these bloody Dilophos because, they were naughty earlier. Missing prey. Did I not put one down?
I'm on it.
That's my bad, hey? Sorry, guys, you must be so bloody hungry. And adult females, there we go. That's why they're trying to escape. So, we need to... Okay, what I need to do first is go to... Oh, I need more money. Let's fast forward for the first time. Come on. We're going to fast forward to get some cash flow, to get 45k for that. Let's get the fossils done first. If there is no time limit on this, in the future runs, I'm going to leave it on fast forward. So what I like to have is, the certain scientists I love to have is fast expedition and cheap expedition. You keep those together. And then fast extraction is vital because the other ones are so fast, they're going to back up very, very quickly. So we'll do that. And then we'll place our, excuse me again, we're going to replace our operations. Why can't I build this? It's not being, oh, I haven't researched it yet. Muppet. So again, we're just going to use the one that we need. There we go. Is everyone okay? Everyone's okay. We're going to keep you on fast forward because that money is going to cruise up now. We're on 121k per minute, which is fantastic. We could actually send an expedition out again. I don't think the Dilophos are there. They're this side, I think. There's the Procerat. There's Gully, Listro, Micro, Serratus. And here we've got the 2 Compsognathus. What do we have here? We can't see that yet. I think Dilophosaurus is the bottom left over here. Yes. So that's the one we need to do, because these guys are going to be super irate all the time. I should actually trank them all the time as well, but they seem to be okay. Let's just trank them once each, just to give myself 10 minutes in-game time. Also, you can assign these capture teams, guys, to these ranger posts. And what that does is, if a ranger comes in here and he's getting attacked by carnivores, he will automatically come and trank those carnivores, but he'll trank them only for like a minute. That's not a normal trank like these guys. There are 9 minutes 22 left. They're only for a couple of minutes and then they'll wake up again. I don't do it because, I don't know, because a lot of the time it just uses fuel for the ranger station, and if the things get attacked, then, you know, they just get attacked. And if they get destroyed, it's 50k for a new one, but that doesn't happen very often. Okay, so we have one building that says it's repair. Oh, look at that, guys, a tornado. I'm going to pause for 1 second here. The cool thing about these tornadoes now is I've got my maintenance team, and the second anything within this maintenance area that I did at the beginning of the game is damaged, those guys are going to come and repair it. So technically I could sit back and just watch this tornado tear through my park. Do you see here? Here he comes already. Luckily I just tranked those guys though. So all of these things are going to be automatically repaired. Now I can delete this and put a new gate down like you would in the first game, but you know, you just don't need to, because these guys are here, and because I put a maintenance team to either side of this, then I could potentially use the second ranger team, which is that side, I can't remember which ones I did, to repair some of the stuff as we go. So there he is over there. So I must remember 2 is right, 1 is left. So I could get him in the mix here as well and help him repair this, because I can see the other guys going to the other one, and we'll get all the stuff repaired in no time. Also, I just realized right now, one of the advantages of having a rock perimeter is they can't get damaged. That is so cool, because he's going to come through here now. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. First tornado was a cakewalk, and again, I'm going to eat those words probably later. But as you can see, the money does go down while everything's going tits up. We're going to fast forward, because we need to get our Dilophosaurus up and running. We need 200k. That's fine. Let's get him going. We've got to get the females in there, otherwise they're going to be escaping all of the time. And do we have enough for the operations? Yes, we do. We're going to have the... Again, this is a staff building, so we're going to keep the staff building out here. I need to change those paths. Insufficient funds. Okay, it's gone down. That's the next thing I need to do, actually, is actually increase the pathways. Okay, I want to keep this on fast forward until we've actually... Check it out, it's all repaired without me doing a thing. Well, I helped a little bit, but you know. Also, we can start putting things on this, and I'll look at that in a second. So I need to do pathways and upgrades is next. That's what I'm going to be doing next. Let's look at the fossils, quick sticks. So, let's do that. Pathways, upgrades, and scientists. So we've got 250k already. So I'm not going to stop things. I'm just going to slow them down. Let's just go normal pace, shall we? Pathways, let's do the Dilophosaurus first. Do we have another one going? He is already maxed. And these are the fossils. So if I look on the right-hand side of the screen, I can see that it's current 52, and then there's 48% that's going to be here. So he'll be 100% in 1 minute and 19 seconds. Next up, it's going to be the pathways. We'll go to guests, and we'll go to, pathways. And we'll go to any path that we want. As we can see down here, this is still grayed out. So we're going to go to the scientist first, and let's do this. The next scientist I'm looking for is faster extraction. Thank you. Now I just want to make sure that there isn't another one. There we go. So there's 2. So with fast extraction, let's get them both on the same page. So this one has a 493 as the max stats, and this one has 472. So we want to go with the... I mean, do we care about the stats of her? No, it's just genetics that we care about. And she is 4. If I want a genetics expert, then I'll get a genetic expert. So I'm going to take the cheap one because I only want her for the extractions. And it's not going to be more than 7, which is her max genetics. So we'll take you. And when I've built the actual staff center here, then I'll be able to recruit 2 more and increase their level as well. Let's do that. So pathways is what's next, and then upgrades on buildings we'll sort out. There we go. Staff Center 2. I can do that immediately. Let's see. It's only 200k, so I can do that, but I don't really need to right now. So we're going to go pathways next. Let's go to research. Guest comfort over there. Here they are. So we need 400 guests in my park. So we're going to pin that. And that's going to be on the bottom right hand corner. So we know that's next. So after that, we're going to look at upgrades for the buildings. We'll start with Science Center. In here, we most definitely want extraction capacity. It costs $1 million, but you can extract more than, I think, about triple the amount of amber or fossils in one go, and it costs you the same amount of 50 grand. Whereas now I can only do like 5 or 6. So that is $1 million, but it's the first thing I do all the time. Or first thing I do all the time after the second thing I'm going to do now. So have a look at the control center. So the storm defense I don't bother with anymore because they're so easily repaired. Maybe on a power station I might add that. Approved administration. This is the one I normally do because this is reduced. It doesn't say there, but it does reduce the scientist hiring fee and their salaries, which is massive. It's 10% salary decrease and 25% hiring decrease. So a total of 35% cheaper for that one right there. And then improved motivation if you want an extra slot on their speciality. But right now, we're going to look at the other buildings to see what else we can put on. Okay, I just exited the game there, guys, because an update just went live. So that's fixing the bug where you actually removed these and the game crashed. Although I did it earlier and it didn't crash. And some hot fixes as well. Anyway, let's move on. We were having a look at the building upgrades. Well, let's take it off pause so I get some more cash in. These things over here, obviously I like to do the advanced scanners and then the training as well, but that's for tranking, which is pretty useful. But the first thing I do with any building ever is put on improved yield with this. And over here, this is the most important thing. I want to take pathing off because you get notifications about space, and that reminds you about the paths. So this one over here, this one needs to be upgraded first. So let's do that. Cheaper research. Can we just do cheaper research? No, we need one more. So we're going to do expedition, so synthesis. We don't need faster incubation. Let me sort out some of these scientists. Excuse me. So fast extraction, yes. So we'll upgrade her on genetics as much as we can. Faster expeditions, yes. We upgrade her on logistics as much as we can, but don't bother touching any of those there. They're too small. There's no point in putting that up. It'll just cost money. Cheaper research, yes. He's busy researching and he's busy researching. So faster incubation, we don't care about faster incubation. So we're going to push X and then square to fire the scientists. And obviously there's a severance pay right there. So all of these we're going to use. Let's have a look at what we got here, guys. Cheap expeditions, yes, we want that. Faster treatment, no. Faster extraction we've got. Faster expeditions, yes. So we want fast expeditions and we want cheap expeditions. And those two are going to be partners. So, excuse me, let's fast forward until we've got some cash flowing. What is our cash at the moment? We have 62k. Oh, we're still recovering from that storm. So these guys have got 83%. They've got 2 minutes on their counter. I want to take it to fast forward again. I think I assumed I had a hatchery here because I had one in my other playthrough. So let's just see. We need 250k for that hatchery. And then we're going to do the market. So the pathing will get reminded. The upgrades we're doing now. The scientists we're doing now. And then we'll do the hatchery. Second we're going to fast forward. So useful, this microphone. I tap the top of it and I can sneeze as loud as I want. And you guys don't hear anything. Okay, so medical scans required. I want to pause. Oh my god, I don't even have an MVU yet. How dumb is that? That is terrible. We're going to fast forward this MVU first. Yeah, I've never made that mistake before. 250k, let's go. Can't believe I messed that up, but it's okay. We will sort shit out. They might get a little sick. Core items upgraded or researched. Come on, 176. I kind of want to delete that aviary to get money straight away. You know what? I'm going to because I'm not going to need money later. Let's do one of these back ones. 50 grand. 60. Okay, we got enough. I want to pause it right there just to save a bit of time for these poor dinos. Ah, 250. Oh, it's gone down to 171. I could have sworn that was 250 2 seconds ago. I mean, I can do 300,000 for the 293. Now pause. Thank you. That was so weird. Back to here. So again, we don't want to put this too far away. We'll keep it with the capture team over here. But as you can see now, it's pretty cool. A new feature. You can see which way these trucks are facing, which is weird. They're facing towards the building. But so, you know, you don't want to put them like that facing the mountain. You kind of want to put them like that facing everything, or even like this, so they can go left and right easy enough. Let's do that. Can we get close enough to get the... Let's just do that while we're here, so the power supply is done. And yeah, we'll do that. My baby is farting like a motherfucker. Okay, here we go. Come on! I'm spamming X. Nope, now it's being anal about that building. Okay, so before we continue, we are now going to take it off pause for a second and then pause again. Then we're going to go to our MVU. I can't seem to go to our MVU. It's bugged again. You have to push the satellite and then you'll be able to do this. So MVU, add task. And now this one, you just put anywhere. Although I haven't been on top of it, so this might be a problem. That was such a mad fail. I'll make sure I put a note in there saying do the MVU first. So that's pretty much him done. I don't think I can do a second MVU to make one go on the right-hand side just yet. Additional MVU, it's going to be which unlock? Oh, that's just perfect. Some massive problems here, guys. The game just is continuously crashing after updating it. If it happens again, I've already messaged the devs on Discord. I've sent them a video as well, so I just pray it doesn't crash again, because you cannot undo that update. It's terrifying. Okay, let's try and get back on track. Improve yield. We're going to fast forward. These guys are all being repaired. Sorry, healed. Sorry, I've just lost my game there. They're being healed and they're being attacked as well. But it's okay. I think I need to research something probably. Yeah, 200,000. I can't believe I left this for so long. It's the biggest fail of them all. But like I said, I will let you guys know way sooner to build an MVU and do that research, because this can be a game ender. Not this game ender, but a game ender potentially. I need 200k. Am I going to be selling more of these again? I'm going to sell this. I don't give a shit. Let's go. Then I'm going to go straight to research, and let's do the research. That should have been done ages ago. And we're going to put them all on there to go as quick as possible.
Generator.
We're going to fast forward. Then we're going to go... Oh no, we haven't got anyone left. So I just want to see. I don't know what I've saved and what's been crashed and stuff like that. So I got faster extraction, faster expeditions, faster synthesis. We don't care about that. So we're going to fire her. Push X. Can't seem to fire scientists either now. Oh, she's on a break. Oh man, this was flustered me now. Okay, so you guys are going to be healing these guys the second that's finished. Sorry about that, fellas. Let's hope you don't go too mad.
I'd appreciate your help on this next
Park rating, fire
promise
scientist
that
through the
it'll be
profile.
easy,
That's funny.
but the
That's
most
exactly what I'm going to do
important
next.
things rarely are.
Thanks for the opportunity. Faster synthesis, we don't care. Push X and then square to fire her. What we want is... Wait, what have we got here? We've got research, expeditions, extraction. So we need cheaper expeditions and probably a logistics specialist. Wouldn't hurt. There we go. Cheaper expeditions, thank you. And faster extraction we've got. Faster expeditions is what we want as well. So we want faster expeditions and faster extractions and cheaper expeditions. So here, expeditions, we're going to go... Or research, we're going to go onto logistics. That's fine. Expeditions, we can't do any more upgrades. So we're not going to do anyone else just yet. What we can do is build another... No, not another staff center yet, but we can research it. But what I want to do first is the tours, additional upgrade slots. We can do that as well. Let's just do that. And then we're going to do this, which is going to be the improved yield, which is probably what I should have done.
Knowing that you're helping to ensure
Come
the
on.
survival of such majestic
I kind of want to
animals
save a bit
will be
more often
rewarded
now. I want to save again now,
by
guys.
your creation.
You can also turn on the autosave to like 3 minutes, which is Sometimes quite useful. But for now, okay, the MVU is sorting stuff out. So I'm going to leave it on fast forward for a couple of seconds. I'm going to do something which you probably don't need to do. But go left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 3 times. And you get Jurassic Park skin. Sticking with the OGs, bro. Here we go. Jurassic Park skin all the way. No, that is not Jurassic Park skin. Neither is that. Here it is. There it is. Awesome. And with the... Oh, I've got a notification now for subscribers on my channel. That's absolutely awesome. Knowing that your work is being validated. So we're going to go to skins on these guys. And I did download a special one from the store for signing up to the newsletter. And of course it's not there. Unless it is this one, a different color. That one. I kind of like... The gold one's pretty cool. There's a Jurassic Park one though. I'm always going to stick with Jurassic Park. So he's saying he can't route to his thing. But he can. I get those notifications all the time. Okay, so I'm going to go down to normal speed. I'm going to go to the improve yield. And we're going to research that. So cheaper research. And then this is why it's good to have one logistics specialist. So I can use that logistics specialist for him to make this quicker. And also do the expeditions. So I'm going to do faster extraction because there are no expeditions at the moment. And my hatchery. Let's get that going. Come on. I just can't get there. I'm trying to go too quickly. This is where I put my hatchery last time. It seemed to work, but at the moment it's not gonna. So what I can do is put it here. Let's put it over there. And... Oh wait, we don't need anything here. We do not. We don't need pathways here. That is the balloon route, that little line over there. I am recording. That's good to know. Okay, so we're going to put you right there. Bang. We're going to take your pathway. We're going to use the free, cheap pathways for now. That's also a new feature. You can go directly down the side of the building. I don't think you could do that with the other one, but who knows. Excuse me, guys. I want to go to this helicopter. I didn't realize I could change this one as well at the arrival point. We're definitely going to have the OG again. Right. So research is almost done. On my dinos healed. I'm going to save one more time now just to be sure. Right. So I'm going to keep this on normal pace. I wanted to do the pathways next. And maybe the large amenities as well. Let's get this fast forward. There we go. Okay, so improve yield. Now I have this slot open as well. Improve yield, and what do we want? Probably cheaper expeditions could work. We don't care about any of those. Yeah, might as well do cheaper expeditions as well. That's going to be 200k. Let's fast forward now. Now we've saved and everything's good. We'll fast forward for much longer periods of time. So, cheap expeditions. Right. Then from there, we've got these guys next. And what upgrades have they got? Excuse me. Task scheduling is pretty good, but you don't want them to have too many tasks. Oh, jeez, there's someone at the door. My bad. Door has been answered. So we're going to go here. Additional tasks, like I said. What the F is that? Wow, that scared the shit deeters out of me, bro. I thought it was an earthquake, but my camera was in the middle of the tornado. Holy crapstones, that scared me. Imagine if I had headphones on. Okay, let's see how we deal with this one. That was quite quick. See, he's already parrying that one. And he's going to go up towards nothing. Yeah. Like I was saying before, you don't really want task scheduling on these guys because you don't want them to have too many areas to cover. So, if anything, I'll just do storm defense on him. And then, what's next? Nothing there. On the hatchery, we want advanced equipment. Bang. Right there.
The animals, we need to figure out what.
Not yet.
Get on top of it.
So we'll do that before we do any dinos anyway. Excuse me. So these guys are going to be super irate. I'm going to trank these guys one more time. They haven't had a nice life so far, but I promise to give you a better one soon. This thing's still going. And that guy's already on it, repairing everything. Look at that. Let's take direct control so I can just go in a circle here. Oh, I need money to repair things, right. Yeah. Not going to be able to do much without that. I think that's another thing I did on my other game was just make sure you got like between 800 and $1 million in reserve all the time. So if something like this happens, it's not going to end your game. Because these guys are still going, but obviously they're at like a fifth of what they were earning. And these guys are going to go repair whenever we get enough money. So let me fast forward and wait for these guys to sort that out. He's repaired that. Can you repair him?
on it.
Personnel. We have detected power
Oh.
outages across the...
Yeah, so the power outages, and that's where the backup Jenny. So if this backup Jenny wasn't here, guys, I would not be earning this money.
Working with Cabot,
The backup
I'm
Jennies
more
are
wary of
vital
delegating
in
tasks
this.
than I'd like to be.
Balloon tour, take a photo with
However,
40k.
I
We can do
trust
that.
you with this one.
Yeah, so the backup Jennies are
Please don't make me
absolutely
regret that.
vital, and I didn't even use them in the other game because you were so busy repairing everything, but now everything's automated. The backup generators, they go for 82 minutes in-game time. And as you can see, they're not going to get used now because everything has power. So if one little thing over here loses power, he's only going to power that. So these are potentially my new favorite thing, is to save you from the storms, because you can have a storm over here that destroys that building, but affects the buildings all the way down here. So yes, absolutely vital. Right, let's get back on what we were doing. So we were doing upgrades, and then we were going to do pathing. Let's do pathing right now. Oh, I can't do anything until that's repaired. Come on, guys, let's go. I want to select both of them. Where are you? Here he comes. Look how fast he is. Okay, so we're going to keep it on fast forward, although we've got some cash, and you can't really take your time because it'll only be a matter of time before the next storm hits. So I'm going to be researching the pathing. We need 400 guests in the park. Okay, so we'll pin that, and we'll see what else we've got here. We can do increased output on the power. We don't need that. What we do want are the larger amenities. Oh wait, that is the larger amenities right there. So 500 guests in the park. So I think now we could take some time to, well, take that photo first. Take some time to get some dinosaurs in here. We haven't created anything. We've just been setting up a basis for us to be able to play the game. So that's what it's like on Jurassic difficulty. If you don't, then you screwed. There we go. 42. Would you look at that? Oh, 55. Weird. Anyway, let's get some Dilopho's in here. So we need to have the advanced equipment here because you will have... Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me when she's talking, but additional bays... sorry, not additional bays. We want advanced equipment, which is... No, I need to go back to it to make sure I've got the right one. This will make sure every egg that is synthesized is successful. And that's what we want. Insufficient skill. Okay, so we need 9 genetics. Now we're going to need our genetic specialist. So I'm only getting this when we need him. Otherwise, you'll be paying him a salary that you're not using. So genetics, no. Motivated. Okay, so normally I would just push R. Oh, sorry, I would push triangle. And then you can reset for 100k. Which I think I'm going to do anyway. Because, hold on, I've got 15 minutes. So I'm going to reset the scientists. And they go all the way to the left. Altruistic, extraction, genetics. There we go. Make sure there isn't another one. No, we will have you, sir. Then we're going to go back to the scientist and see if anyone can be upgraded. No. So let's do that again. We're going to go empty slot. We're going to go advanced equipment like that. And we're going to research. So we go cheaper research and then the top one, which is the one that's most suited to it. Go. Right. When that's done, let's just have a look. We might as well send someone out on an expedition. We're going to just use the ones that we've got at the moment. The Crothosaurus, sure. Faster expedition, cheaper expedition, and send. And you'll just get used to doing that. That's why I like using those two. Fossils from an expedition have been held up at customs. Lose 100k. Yep, let's go. And we're going to fast forward again. How are you guys doing here? You've got 4 minutes, and we need female Dilophosaurus in there. Now, you can only really change the sex of these things when you have max or close to max genome, like this one right here. So if I push square on him, and I go to traits, what I want from him is I want humility. So the environment that he's in, his needs are lessened. So you can have a smaller enclosure and his needs are lessened. So again, their humility, and we want fertility as well. Fertility, not just because they have babies and you get free dinosaurs essentially, but the juveniles have a boost to appeal. And if you have even one birthing of eggs in an enclosure, it can go up by 100, 150 appeal easily. And then it does fade off, but that boost is all you're going to need in the end to get to the 5 stars. And the more you have, the more enclosures you have with these, the better. So you put them in every enclosure. And then to control that, you can turn on the contraceptives. So if it gets overcrowded or there are too many males, too many females, you can sell a few and then turn on the contraceptives and they won't breed anymore. On top of that, I'm not sure on this one if you could actually... hold on a second. Let me just get humility researching if we can. Yes, we can. 200k. I'm not sure if you could sell the dinosaurs on this one. Let me just test this, because if you can't sell them, yeah, you can rewild. On the left-hand side, you can rewild them, not sell them. So that's good. If you couldn't sell them, then you would need an enclosure that you can send herbivores to be eaten and getting rid of them. So faster, didn't I have faster extractions? I did, I used it on the research. That's fine. We'll do expeditions for now because we don't have enough money. There we go. Now we've got 400,000 all of a sudden. Let's see what we're sitting with, guys. We're sitting at 40 or 90,000 on the bottom screen. We need transport rating as well. So the transport, the wide path, and the transport. So let's just have a look at guests here quickly. What do we need for this? We need 800 guests. So we need 400, 500, and 800. That's for paths, large amenities, and this. And this will be unlocked and we'll get notified. So I'm okay with that stat for now. Righty on. Let's see if we make sure we've got everything here. So this building, we want advanced training. You know, I do like the fact of having an MVU where I can make one sort out that side and one sort out that side. But for the time being, I'm just going to go for advanced training so they're more accurate with their dart rifles. And then here, automatic resupply. I mean, you can have that to one less thing you can do. I want to keep it on normal speed when I'm talking. Faster treatment, don't care about that at all. Storm defense, I mean, we don't need anything just yet. We can do an additional MVU later on when we start having stuff up here. But for the time being, it looks like we just got a sandstorm. And what we want to do now is get some males. Too few adult females. So, we're going to get some females for them. But what we're going to do first is, I like to do this. Put them all on random. So you never know what you're going to get, you know, box of chocolates. There we go. And pattern. That's awesome. Then go over to traits. We're going to go down to humility first. And we're going to research this. Cheaper research. Faster extraction. No, we want to keep that one out. Cheaper expeditions. No. Effort. Let's just go for that. And then after that, we're going to do one more research. And then we're going to start pumping out dinosaurs. Complete genome, Corythosaurus. There we go. Let's see what we can do with this one now. I just want to check we've got advanced equipment, yes, and accelerated growth, maybe. But at the time being, we're going to leave that out for now. We're going to go to the Corythosaurus. We're going to go to genomes again. We're going to go to the patterns. And I think these patterns do have some effect on the appeal as well. But I cannot confirm or deny that. So we're going to go to lifespan is good, but I always put any remainder on lifespan. But we want fertility and humility. So humility is being researched there, and fertility is what we want next. We need scientists is busy. Okay, so we cannot do this one just yet, but that is going to be next. Let's fast forward. Although that being said, I could do another genetic specialist because I've got the money. Motivated, fast research, fast extraction, faster research. Motivated's good, but what I want is, what is the one, the positive. What, I can't believe I've forgotten what it's called. Positive something. And he reduces the time by any activity by like 50%. Positive outlook, positive something. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a second. But here we're going to go. We're going to have this done. There we go. Confinement. Then we're going to go to, again, we're going to go back to Dilophosaurus. We're going to go back to traits, and we want to get fertility researched. There we go. Is there cheaper research as well? That's going to take off 30%. And we'll fast forward that as well. And just because I want to save one more time here. Righty on. We're doing pretty well. These guys need maintenance now. I'm not quite sure if you...
We're both
hold
busy
on.
people, so let me be direct. I have a task I'd like completed.
Research positive
And I think you're
temperament,
the one for
the Science
job.
Center. You know, I'm not quite sure what that is, so I'm going to click on that anyway. Positive temperament. What? Maybe it's this one? No, medicine. Oh, we need to research this. Anything that becomes available on this, you need to do immediately. So we need a welfare specialist as well. And then we can do the inoculation, so they can't get that again. Positive what was that? Marketplace, we need to look at that as well. I'll have a look at the research at some point, and I'll go through all of them just to make sure I've got everything done and dusted. For the time being, we want to focus on these dinosaurs, getting some more dinosaurs out. Although, you know, that's a bit of a bug as well. You hold it over the building, sometimes it doesn't work. 35, shopping 35. We're going to repair these guys because they're not red. They're saying that they don't need to be repaired. But we're going to do it anyway. And do that one anyway. Oh, he's signed. No, don't need that. Malt's saying he can't root. Okay, we're going to take it off fast forward, and we're going to get some dinos out for these poor guys to have some female company. Just making sure. So traits, we've got... we want humility. So we want them to be able to have more dinosaurs in the paddock I've got without them exceeding their needs. Then we're going to go fertility, 100%. And as you can see, all the modifications are done. So potentially, I could bring that down and put 1 or 2 on lifespan, but then there's only going to be like a 25% chance that it's going to happen. And would rather be 100% fertility. So we're going to do, fertility and humility. There we go. So we're going to go genetic specialist, and there's no incubation, or synthesis here. So we're going to leave that on genetics, and we'll do faster extraction as well. It's only going to take 16 seconds.
I'm on it.
Then what we're going to do is the same on Crothosaurus. We're going to go to the traits. We're going to go to fertility and humility. Bang. Thanks for playing. So we're going to have a look at another welfare scientist and potentially genetics. So cheaper research, generalist, motivated. It's positive influence is the word I was looking for earlier. Fast extraction, can we reset? No, can't reset just yet. So we need a welfare specialist to help with that. Okay, let's fast forward. We can get someone on the expedition map again, although we've got the ones that we need now. Edmontosaurus, yeah, I like him. Fast expedition, cheap expedition, go. 3 times remaining time. What is it? Open the dig site, delay the expedition. Yeah, I don't mind delaying times 3. I mean, no rush there. That thing on the side, I wish I could click on the objects on the right hand side, objectives, to see where the research positive temperament is. Is that? It must be a genetic thing for the dinosaurs, right? That's not there. That's going to be the dig sites. Genetics, there we go. Genomes. Fertility, here we have cross-adaptation, drought, group adaptation, intense, heart-lung, slow brain, tooth and claw, scale, positive temperament. There we go. So dinosaurs with an accommodating trait have a high tolerance for poor territory and environmental needs. So it's so weird that that one is like that when you can just do humility, which reduces that need. So you won't even get to this point of positive temperament. But because it is a goal, I'm going to do it because you're going to get it at a discount. Pretty much. Okay, dinos, guys. Are you excited? So let's have a look. Here is the screen. We're going to do males and females. So they need more females. So I'm going to do just one of these as a male. There's one other thing you need to check before you get in here, guys, is make sure none of them have the aggressive trait. The aggressive trait in Jurassic World Evolution 3 makes them fight each other as well. Whereas the other game, they just fought all other species and you couldn't cohabitate with anyone else. This game, they attack their own kind and it's irritating. Makes sense, but it's irritating. So make sure no one ever has the aggressive trait. And if you look on the bottom right corner, it's going to cost 700k. So we are going to wait for some money. And then now that we're doing dinosaurs, we want to find a cheap incubation scientist and we want to find a welfare specialist. Those are the 2 scientists that we need next. We're going to keep this on fast forward. Is he able to cure this? Okay, so we need those scientists quickly. Let's just see if we can refresh anyone yet. 5 minutes. No, so we need welfare specialist and cheap incubation. Let's keep this on fast forward. How are we doing with comfort? We're good. Oh, there's another one. We're going to hold that. Oh, that's a positive temperament. We want the medicals.
I often have my head wrapped up in bigger picture planning.
I need to find out which one it is
The
exactly,
hard work on the
otherwise
ground
they're
is
going to be
being
sick for
handled
longer.
So expertly.
There it is. Cryptosis. So cheaper research, faster extraction, genetics. Let's go. Okay, so we have some dinosaurs here. We need 700k. The guys are sick now, so we're losing a bit of appeal on the bottom right hand corner. You can see there's a red line that kind of goes through it in a negative way. That's because the guys are sick, but don't stress. We got 300 guys in there, 40k each. And we're going to be fine. These guys are going to, see, they are comfortable, so they're not going to be too stressed about that, but, oh my god, all the shit's happening here. Internet keeps going out, but this happens. Okay, fossils are done. Let's see what we got. We got the Edmonto, hey? We need to get that capacity going soon. So we're going to do that. Do we want to do that? No. We don't want to do that either. Let's get her arrested. And then we'll look for scientists again. We just got to keep looking at that. We've got 4 minutes. But that's being researched. These guys are going to be healed just fine. Then we can continue with our dino. Here we go. We can actually do this now. So Dilophosaurus, we've got 4 females and they're all going to be nicely fertile. Okay, let's incubate those guys. And we'll look for a cheaper incubation when you start doing more and more dinos. It's a good investment. And then let's rest the scientists. How much time do we have left? 3 minutes 30. On fast forward. We want some Corythos as well. Can we do it at the same time? No. See, it's okay because we don't want to, like I was saying before, we don't want to spend the last $200-300 that we have because tornado comes through and hits these guys and we can't repair them, then we're screwed. It's okay if it hits something over here that can't be repaired if we're still getting money from these. So the amenities are, you know, the heart of the whole park. So from now on, I want to wait. I might just do some editing as well, guys. I'll skip ahead when I've got more money, that kind of thing. But you won't miss a single thing that I'm doing. Okay, let's fast forward and release our Dilophos. Look at all the differences. I love how they run past each other. There we go. Wide path is now available. That's pretty cool. But before we do the wide path, which is going to increase our money a lot, we're going to go to the enclosures right there. We're going to go all the way down to the small nests. And we're going to go research that. We don't care about the cost of that. There we go. Then we're going to go straight away and we're going to get some Corythosaurus into the paddock. We need more genetics. We need genetics, welfare, and positive influence. Those are the next 3 we need. Can I do anything yet? 58 seconds. Genetics, positive influence, and welfare. I keep saying that. Okay, we're not going to do more expeditions just yet. And then once we've got those scientists, I need to start figuring out what the next step is. So I'm going to leave this on normal pace because we do have some money. Once we've got the Corythosaurus in there, what I would normally do is full out any paddocks that I've got with dinosaurs that are already in there. So what I'm going to do after this is, after the paths, which I can do now, the paths are very expensive. I'm going to do the marketplace. It's not something I've used in any of my playtime. One mission on the campaign, it makes you do it. But as we can see here, our finances are pretty good. Not great, but pretty damn good. We're not going to do that. Go to research. Let's have a look here.
Then stop looking and get it done.
I always do disease free because it's automatic. Then we're going to go to, yeah, ground nests have been done. And over here we've got lagoon nests and stuff like that. But for the time being, we're just going to go back to the enclosures and we're going to go to the nest. I think these are small nests for these guys. But if you click small nest and put it in here, it says no valid dinosaurs. So if I do medium nest, no valid dinosaurs. So this is something that might be a bug as well, because I know for a fact that it is possible. Let's just have a look and put it somewhere down here. Small nesting area, we click on that. We're going to create plan and see if these guys are highlighted. No, they're not highlighted. Maybe the contraceptives are on. Let's just take it off fast forward for now and see if these guys are actually okay now that we've got more guys in here. They are thriving. So we're going to go across to nesting. They can't breed because they're new, as in they're still too young. They are adults, but they need to mature. They're breeding heat map. So we do have 1 or 2. Oh, the 2 that were in there previously. Is there anyone that can breed? Yes, this guy. So number 6. And number 3. So why can't I create plan for those 2? Is it because the nest is wrong? Let's try a different nest. A medium nest. There we go. So we need a medium nest for the Dilophos. We'll delete that one. And then we can get some free dinos and some cute little babies. We'll put them nice in the corner here, tucked away. Just one for the time being. So now you can create a plan, or you can just let them do it naturally when those guys mature. So if we're going to go create plan, just to show you, we're going to select can't breed, can't breed, can't breed. I think this one over here was the one that can. No, they can't. I'll let them do it, but if you select 2 of these guys like that, as you can see, the compatibility is bad. Success rate is 5%. So when she's more mature, you just do this, and as you can see on the bottom left corner, you push square to start the program, and then you'll select a scientist just like you would anything else, and then, you know, nature will take its course, although you will alter nature to take its course. But there we go. Dilophosaurus with a big smiley face is fine. What we're going to do, I'm actually going to put 2 in each one now, because I wanted to see, and they actually work better together when they're attached like that, because it brings up their confidence. Okay. That is done. So the Dilophos are happy. Everyone's happy. We'll take it off, or we'll leave it on normal pace. Next up, we're going to see these guys over here, and they are going to be thriving. What about breeding wise? You guys can't breed. Why not? Are they too far into the lifespan? I see they have a bit of a dip as well. When they're, you can see the graph there. So when this gets to the high part of the graph, then they'll be better. Although it's got a breeding chance of 31%. Okay, well let's just do it anyway. Let's put a nest in there. Haha. Well, look at that. They haven't even seen this part yet. We put it nicely tucked away in the corner here. There we go. No special requirements. We'll do 2 nests in each one and see how that pans out. Beautiful. Okay. And you guys are now going to be able to breed. That should have changed it. Can't breed. Huh. No eligible partner. Do we have males and females? Ah, only females here. So we need Microceratus males. And the Corythosaurus, which is what we're going to do first. Which we've done already. So we'll do this for now. Then we'll have a look at our scientist for the 3 that we're looking for. Which is going to be reset. Here we go. Positive influence. Yes, please. We'll have that. Motivated, cheap expeditions, faster research. Damn. Now we have to wait a long time to get the ones that we want. That's a weird picture on the far right over there, isn't it? You can see his shoulders as well. Anyway, we need welfare specialist and another genetics. But the positive influence is pretty good. What I want to do as well is research under the next step of upgrading our scientists. It's only 200k. So we'll do cheaper research for the hell of it. And just go. So fast, cheaper incubation. The cheap incubation is useful when you like doing things like mosasaurs and stuff like that, because they cost millions. And if you take 30% off 2.5 million, you know, it's going to be a good saving. But for now, let's have a look at the marketplace as well.
Me as employee of the month.
So the pathways we can do now. So let's do that first. We cross that off our list. See, positive influence minus 19%. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Can we do an expedition just for the hell of it? We need the Microceratus, which is over here. So we'll wait for him. We'll fast forward. Look how cool the balloon is. Now we have a sandstorm, which is different to a hurricane, it seems. The guys are just going to get irritated. Danger to guests. What? I want to pause that for a second. Why is this a danger to guests? My fence is fine. I don't know why it's a danger to guests. Let's find out. Gates operational. I would love to be able to figure this out. So I want to stop there for a second. I want to pause this for a second and try and figure out what's going on. So requires power.
Let's get it treated, shall we?
But that's not meant to do anything else. I see, now it's gone. Just a little bug. And here we have someone, surface wounds, so I'm pretty sure our MVU is going to be coming here soon. Automatically. You can see a little tick, a little clock. That means it's just a time. You don't need to check on him. It'll just a matter of time before he's better. That or the guys coming. So here we go, staff center. We've got number 2 done and dusted. So now we can actually do, let's send you off to rest. We're still going to wait 11 minutes. I'm not going to find what I need here. Patrol, target inaccessible. Yeah, he's bugged. Oh, that's what's that thought experiment when you're stuck between two things and you die of starvation if you're stuck between two sources of food? I think Big Bang Theory touched on that. But let's help him out. Go on. I'm busy now. Okay, so we have some fence breaks over here. Well, not breaks, they're damaged, which they should be repaired. There should be a little line going to one of them. Let's just make sure by doing this. No, not direct control. You're still stuck. No. We want to just see if they're definitely in this area. Yeah, they are. I guess the best way to check is go to operations and hold one of these. So that side isn't covered. Why not? Let's put one over here. And I think it was the right one or the left one. Maybe it was two. We'll leave you there. And you should have someone coming to see you now. Again, if this guy is assigned to this, which he is, and he should be in there, someone's going to come and sort you out soon. Okay, let's have a look here. Ready for incubation. We're going to do, let's just see here what we're dealing with. There seems to be quite a few more little bugs happening here now after that update.
I'd appreciate your help.
Aviraptor. I don't care about this upgrade to power station.
But the most important
That's just
things
irritating
really
me.
are.
Someone's coming already. Excuse me. Okay, so the Crothosaurus is over here, and we've got female, female, male. That's fine. We can do a mixture of them. There's not one that's more needed than the other. So we'll do 2 female, 1 male. And these guys are going to be fertile, so positive influence and that. Are you guys going to heal him, or what's happening here? This is meant to be automatic. Ah, that's my bad. So, prevent dinosaurs with infected wound from fighting for 300 seconds. Oh, there we go. 1 minute 31 seconds left. Okay. Don't fight, please, otherwise you're going to die. Expeditions, we do need Microceratus. So let's get him going here. Faster and cheaper expeditions, I love that. Do we have any fossils by any chance? We do. Let's get fossil extraction. We're just going to use 2 of you. Let's go. Right. So, the Crothosaurus is going to be fine. Someone's going to come repair you, I'm assuming. The pathways. Oh, the pathways. We've got 650k. Let's do some of the pathways. There we go. Now he's going to go. My newborn baby's farting so much. He's so cute. Right, so pathways, guys. We're going to push R3 to go there and go to medium. Then we're going to push R3 again to go to the paths. And I'm going to use the green pathways on this. But before we do that, I want to go R3 again and go down to replace. And keep going to the right until it says brush. Then make the brush as big as you can. Then you have to go back up and select the green pathway again. Because if you've done this to go down to it, then now you've selected this one over here. So make sure you select the path again after doing the brush. But like over here, that needs to be done. I just do it all. You don't really have to. Like over here, I didn't need to do that, but my OCO is making me do it. So now we know that we use the green pathways, which are pretty damn cool. And there's no guest attractions over here, so there's no need to do these pathways just yet. I'll do one more, because it's very expensive. They complain about the lack of space because the transitioning of it messes them around a bit. Okay, let's go Crothosaurus. We're going to airlift you guys to your new paddock. Then we're going to go to said paddock, and we're going to put down our 2 nests, which we'll put somewhere far away over here.
Asset transportation in progress.
Come on. We'll see how quickly they can fill up. 2 nests each is what I said I was going to go for.
Now here's a distinctive looking dinosaur. The Corythosaurus has a bill like a duck and an impressive crest on
There we
its
go.
head.
So they've got a smiley face there under Corythosaurus, so that's good. The Microceratus, they're over here. We also got the Styracosaurus, which is potentially they could claim one of the nests if we want. But he's still sick. Do you need some research? Yes, you do. That's my bad. Let's go quicker. Let's use them all. And then he will be, I was going to say repaired, but he will be healed in no time. Okay, I'm going to go offline for a second and just plan my next moves. Okay, so we're going to take it off pause there, guys. We've got 1.3 million. What we're going to do first, I made a nice long list of things to do next. We're going to go to the dinos, and we're going to research these guys. As you can see, Nasutoceratops, Sinoceratops, Styracosaurus, Triceratops, and Lurkiceratops. A lot more dinos. Damn my front door. Okay, front door's been answered. Wow. Don't leave me alone today. Okay. We are still waiting for our scientists to refresh. We've got 1 minute 13. Let's fast forward. But I do have a laundry list of things to do here. Let me cross that off the list for starters. Armored dinos researched. Right. Next up, we're going to have a look at the marketplace, but not just yet. What we want is the zipline and large hotel. We can do the attractions. It does bring more guests if we do something like the zipline, which is down here. And then we'll use this one over here for the larger dinosaurs that we're going to have from the marketplace, because you can't send them out for expeditions on this one. But the zipline itself, let's just do it because cheaper research. It does bring in guests, and that's what we need. We need guests in the park. Improve yield is fine. Let's have a look at the map again. We've got the Lystrosaurus. We need Gallimimus now. There's one there because it's the dinosaur that we have, and I want to just make sure the dinosaurs that we've got are at their full potential. So the Corythosaurus we've got, and the fact that there's a nest over there means they're done. I want to see if there's a small nest in here. No valid dinosaurs, even with the Gallimimus. So the Gallimimus over here. We do have one male. So if we go to the nesting, can't breed, requires medium nest. Does that mean that these are both claimed? That doesn't look claimed to me. Unoccupied. They're both unoccupied. Is there a chance that they haven't seen it yet? So potentially I could. Let's do a medium nest somewhere closer to them. Because look, it's out of their range. Let's put one over here somewhere. If we go create plan, can we do the Gallimimus? No. Why not? You're going to tell me the reason now? Breeding chance 100%. Well, that's a good percentage. Requires medium nest. So, you know, we'll just let them figure it out on their own. Oh, it's been occupied. Okay. Let's move on. Let's do Gallimimus first. We can do a batch of Gallimimus that are fertile. Fast extraction, go. And then the zipline we've done as well. Did we do it? Did we have enough to do it? Cancel task. No. Fast forward. Righty on. And we do have the expedition guys that are super quick now. Let's do Lystrosaurus. We've actually got them. We need them as well. I just want to make sure everyone is fertile and potentially creating more dinos so I don't have to come back and fill them up. That is the idea. Because you look over here, now suddenly they've got issues. See, I wonder if... I want to pause that because they can be nasty. I wonder if the issues develop because they're getting bigger and older and more mature, so they need more things, because you saw me check these in the beginning when they got released, and they were fine. So we're just going to do one of pasture right there, and they might need... I mean, it does make sense. As a teenager or as a young child, you might eat less than a 25-year-old person or a 30-year-old person. So, I mean, I understand that. It's just a little bit playing with my OCD because I thought that's done. I don't have to come back here, but it's better. It keeps you on your toes. Let's unpause that and then check out the Lystrosaurus. They're still fine. And Gallimimus complete genome. So, let's sort them out. Come on, Gallies. Gallimimi. Again, we're going to do the multicolors because that's just something that I do. Oh, there we go. And... oh, so I can do multicolor and my favorite if I choose a favorite. That's pretty cool. So, for example, I might choose this as my favorite. Hold on. This one over here because it looks so awesome. If I go favorite... I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could choose that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yep, let's do that. Anyway, traits. We're going to go to fertility. Humility is always first. And even if they have a lesser fertility chance, like 25 or 50%, the humidity is the most important thing, because you don't want to have to increase the paddock. That's the last thing you want to do. Cheaper. This is incubation. I'm still looking for scientists, aren't I? What do we got? Someone will could get held also back to work. Geez, 500,000. Okay, well, we don't want anything that says public rating plus 25. Always choose that. Hands down, doesn't matter if it costs you 500,000 bucks like it's doing right now. Always use publicity rating up, because you will see a spike in your earnings for a good couple of minutes. And, you know, that's awesome. There we go. Dilophosaurus, someone has claimed it. They're going to get some eggs going there, which is just fantastic. What was I doing? Here we go. Gallimimus are now incubated. So we're going to have 2 females, no, 3 females and 2 males. That's good. Again, making sure there's no aggressive trait in there, guys, because we don't want that. What we do want is our scientists, because we're going to be incubating a lot now. We want fossils. Let's just get these guys going. 1.3 million. I think I want to put the upgrade on next. I just want to check the scientist one more time. Okay, so motivated, positive influence. Do I have a positive influence? Did I get one? Yes, I did. So I want a welfare specialist. Damn, I have to reset. There we go. Welfare specialist 1 and positive influence. He is 4, 5, 10 on his stats there. Doesn't matter. You're in the bag. So straight away we want to see if we can upgrade any of them. Yes, we can. So here we go. This is expensive. So faster expeditions. All we want to do on this guy is do logistics. We don't care about anything else. Just logistics. Welfare, obviously, and not genetics. We want to do welfare. But the fact that he's got 5 genetics is something I'll do after this has gone to 10. Genetic specialist. Then we're going to chuck everything on genetics. Now he'll be fine. He's going to help a lot. Positive influence. I like to do logistics first. Cheaper research, logistics. Cheaper expeditions, logistics. Just makes it go faster the more skilled they are. Gains 1 point. Fine, just do it. Faster expeditions, we've got logistics there, it's all we need. And faster extraction is just genetics. Yes. So we do have our welfare specialist, and that's on 7. Good. Let me just have a look at my list over here. So we've got large hotel we can do as well for guests, which is something we're going to need to do, because the whole goal of this is to get guests. So did I do the zip line in the end? I think I did, yes, attractions. Love them. See, I could do a tour from here, just down here, or a tour around the park, and that'll help with the transport. I'm actually going to do that now, just to test it. Let's take it off fast forward. Let's see where we can do a nice zip line. There's a pathway here. Yeah, so we'll go here, down to here somewhere. Let's do a super long one. No, lacquer, bro. That looks lacquer. Now we get a pathway going. And again, we need the biggest pathway we currently have is medium. Make sure we use that. Oh, damn it. We're going to take off the brush and the replacing. Let's put you this side, because why not? There we go. Okay, zipline can go off my list now. I love lists. I have a list of the list of things I'm going to make. Large hotel and marketplace. So marketplace, how much is that to research the marketplace? Because we can start seeing the bigger dinosaurs we might want to get. So what do we have here? Let's see. Upgrades can be applied to buildings, improvise. Okay, so there's a lot of tasks scheduling there, which is good. But again, at the same time, the task scheduling, you don't want one mobile vet unit to be on all the things in the park. You want to split them up and divide them up, because if there's an outbreak, it'll take them super long. So you want to kind of add them to areas. Like the one I have now is at the bottom area. If I go to the top area, then I might do that, but it's just not necessary. The security cameras as well, guys, they need work, because as awesome as they might be, if you look after your paddocks on your dinosaurs correctly, you'll never need that camera. And of course, things are going to happen when they do, like if a storm comes along and breaks your fence and your camera's facing that, then the capture team will come and trank the dinosaurs that have escaped. But the problem with that is they will also trank all dinosaurs that are still in the paddock, that haven't escaped, and potentially are not wanting to escape. They're on the other side of the paddock. So I don't like using that right now. I'd rather just focus on making the paddocks perfect, and there won't be an escape until a storm or something like that. Right, let's have a little look over here now. We've got the small power station, increased output. We'll probably have a look at that sometime soon as well. But we're looking for the marketplace. I thought it would be here somewhere. If I go to the marketplace, maybe it will give me a shortcut. There we go. Here it is. So 500k for the marketplace and 500k for power output. Let's go. I've consulted my list, and next on the list is going to be making sure we don't have any more disease to research. Yes, we do. We have inoculation right there, and everything else is done. I was going to have a look at this. So we have take a photo with rabies. We can't do that. Take a photo, and those are just inoculations. This one over here, disinfect a feeder. Okay, so things have to happen for that to work, but we can do the inoculation for that. Welfare specialist, love you. Let's go. We'll take it off pause and then on pause. Let's have a look. The transport is now 100% because of the zip line and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look at what nests we got going here. Hello. Awesome. You can also... You can change the variant of it if you want. The actual nest itself. I like the one with the comfy... Hey, let's go with that one. Another nest going here. There we go. Nice Dilopho's. Well done, guys. And girls. Species default egg. You can change the egg as well. Let's get bigger ones. There we go. Another one here. Wow. Love is in the air today. Okay, that is just fantastic because those are putting more dinos in there. But again, we need to be careful that we don't overpopulate because sometimes there'll be issues with too many females, too many males, even too many adults. So you kind of got to keep watching them. But the second it happens, you will see them a little red cloud over their head. And you can pause the game and go see what the issue is. And then when that happens, you click on a dinosaur, go over to the nesting area, sorry, the fertility, and there's contraceptives on or off. At the moment, we'll keep it off, but you can stop them from breeding, or you can just delete the nest, which is probably the easier way of doing it. Okay, tuberculosis is off my list. Next, we're going to have a look, see, like right here. Just happened what I just said right now. Unhappy child. Oh yes, this is something else that's new in the game, aside from the whole juvenile thing, is they require different needs. So they cannot hunt yet, so they require meat, which is quite clever, actually. You have to put meat down for them because they need to just walk up and eat the meat. Sneaky little guys. We look at everything else, they're totally fine on everything else, but they do need the meat. The juveniles, which is pretty cool. With the herbivores, they are able to eat the plants that the adults are able to eat. So, let's take a look at my list. Marketplace, are we still heading for that? We need 500k for that. Let's put some fast forwarding in there, and I want to save game. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make my saving interval just a little bit less. 3 minutes is fine. I just want to check if I have to save that or not. Also, while I'm here, guys, you can affect the time of day. Now, this was possible on the sandbox mode and stuff like that, but the challenge mode, I don't think it was like this on the other game. Actually, it could have been, but I like to use day, obviously, because it's the brightest and it's the best for recording videos. But if I'm playing on my own, I do enjoy the nighttime because of all the new lights, and of course how you can decorate things. I cannot wait to do my own sandbox mode after getting platinum for this, and I'm en route to be the first in the world for platinum on this, because no one's done any of the challenges just yet, at least on console. Okay, guys, let's crack on. 782. We're going to do the marketplace right now, and we're going to go. The top one is going to be the most logistics, but we do want the cheaper research there every now and again. Now we're going to go positive research, positive influence. Those are the three I use all the time on anything. The guy that you need, the cheaper amount, and the positive research. Positive influence, damn it. There we go. Life is about to find a way. Look at that little baby Gallimimus. 3 stars, guys. 3 stars right there. Like I mentioned before, you get a monstrous boost to appeal when these little guys come out. They're so adorable. Imagine having one as a pet. Good mommy and daddy. I have recently become a father myself, and her name is Marley, and she is the most beautiful thing in the world, obviously. But the thing is, I'm not even being biased. Look at that, 759 guests in my park. We're going to have a monorail very soon, and that's what this gap is for right here, guys. The monorail. Monorail. I mean, every time I say the word monorail, I think of that Simpsons episode. Okay, so we want to do a couple more of the Lystrosaurus because cheap expedition, fast expeditions. We want these guys to breed as well. So I've got the Dilophosaurus, I've got the Gallimimus, I've got the Corythosaurus. I do need the Styracosaurus, and we have researched that. Oh, more eggs. These guys are breeding like rabbits. Monorail research. See, because I've got that tagged on my screen, it tells me a notification that it's ready to be researched. And add an upgrade to a small power station. We can do that if we have increased output. Where did I put my power station? Oh, I put it up here by the... Oh, that's another thing I need to do quickly is just put another staff center down. Because then we can upgrade more. I want to utilize the space, so I'll tuck you in behind you there. Come on, place the goddamn building. Okay, fossils. Let's go. We have selected some already, so let's do faster extraction. Please go. Hatchery upgrades, we don't want that. We want our monorail. We go to guests. And there she is. So faster. Oh, well. Still need a logistics. Yes, that's what we need. We need a logistics specialist. That's the one thing we don't have. But we want cheaper research and positive influence. Bang. Logistics specialist. Let's see what our money's doing of late. 285. That is just fantastic. And the monorail is only going to increase that. And we're going to need our new amenities sometime soon as well. Do we do the marketplace? It looks like we did. Okay, now I like to do this. So you click on the marketplace. Now, if you look on the bottom left-hand corner, you can go custom design or hold down R3. Oh, sorry, L3. R3, unable to connect. Oh, man, I even connected that to show you guys. But you can get some very cool buildings from other people and from the devs as well and cycle through them. But it doesn't seem to work now. Retry connection, L3. R3. No, don't go back in there. There it is. Now we can choose them. Oh, so the more you download, the more you can have it. Oh, I like it a lot. Okay, monorail's going there, but since this is a non-public building, we are going to put you somewhere over here. We need to start doing it like this because, uh-oh, that looks like a tornado. I'm not even worried about those things anymore. We're going to start putting these sideways like this. Otherwise, if you keep putting things down a path, you use so much space. But if you put it sideways like that, then you can start doing things either side of this now. So a little trick there. So we do have 600k for the tornado to be sorted out. These guys are always going to get upset for tornadoes. Agitated by the storm. Well, what do you want me to do? Okay, so I can take off marketplace. What I'm going to do next is start researching. Oh no, wait, we need to do the Styracosaurus fertility, and then we're done with all the ones that we've got. There we go, monorail and this hyperloop, guys. This is pretty awesome. This is pretty much an underground tube line. You can put the entrance over here, and you can put the other exit or entrance anywhere in the entire park, and people can automatically go to it. It is awesome. I like the monorail because obviously it shows visual. It adds to your stat. And I've completely forgotten what it's called. Losing my mind here. Damn it, I'm going to lose my mind if I don't just figure out what it is. Visibility, that's it. Okay, so we should have guys jumping into action round about now. If you want to go to satellite and go over to cars and see where they are. Jumping into action. Are you stuck? You seem stuck. But that being said, where are my maintenance teams? He looks stuck as well. Are you repairing or just staring at him? Oh, no, he is moving. So it does happen. I want to pause there for a second. And, I'm going to put something else on my list right now. It's actually on my list, is to get better fencing. Not because they break out, but because obviously the storms can break them easier. So let's get our capture team going here. The direct control used to be on the top of the list, and you used to have to push down and then X. But now they've made the add task at the top of the list, which is absolutely awesome. But obviously it's offline now, so I have to go manual control. Because I don't know how long it's going to take for those guys to trank these guys. Now, if we're going to head towards them, we're going to push R3. Oh, you know what? I need to fix this damn fence first. Oh, we don't want to delete anything else. Just that. We fix the fence first, and then we're going to make them better fencing. So let's see if they can fix the in time. Jeez, that's hectic. Oh, I've never seen that before. I want to take a picture of that because that makes me laugh. We're going to pause again. Do we have trank teams available? Yes, we do. So you guys need to spring into action here. Go. It's just going to... Ah, one more. 2 more. That's a bit shitty. Now it finishes. Well, I mean, if that's the worst that happens, then that's the worst that happens. I will deal. Okay, he's trunking everyone. He's going to be absolutely fine. Now, who can't get to anywhere? These guys, they're stuck between 2 objectives. Sure. That's irritating. Now, if I do that, are you going to be okay? Okay, you want to go to the one that I wasn't going towards. Fine, fine, fine. Let's go to research straight away and go to fencing and see where the fencing is. Guests? No. Let's go to fencing then. Are you telling me that I cannot? It's not going to be under attractions. It's not going to be under guests. It's going to be under here. It's normally over here. I'm sure it is. No, there it is. Its own damn thing. Idiot. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so we want that. We want the concrete ones, the heavy fence in the end, because 2 reasons. They don't use any power, and they are the strongest. So we're going to see if we can do cheaper research. Go. We'll do it in a second. Let's fast forward this to get out of this rut. Oh, we need to make sure we're viewing everything. Then capture teams. Explained how to use this one already. Anyone else? Okay, so that's not too bad at all. How long have I been doing this? 1 hour 35 minutes. That's okay. I'm doing minus 140k every minute though. Oh, pausing because there is 1 more here. 2 more. My poor baby's crying. Don't worry, mommy's there. Okay, so we've got 2 more guys. That's just going to remain in the negative until that's sorted out. Oh, new nests. But yeah, the fencing is definitely something we're going to do next. Come on. You're still trying to trank him. Need 2 capture teams. These guys are just being eaten. I mean, I could just open the shelters, but I never do. I don't think I opened them once in the other game as well. But I guess if we want to avoid the penalty of them being eaten, probably is something we should start doing. I will start doing that from now on. Okay, so a bit of a setback there, but welcome to Jurassic difficulty. But nothing we couldn't handle. Okay, so now we need to get our money back on track. So let's fast forward. Let's see if we're getting positive. No, still negative 61. Right, so we have the attraction here. What was it? Oh, the monorail. So tuberculosis is what we've studied already. I've got flying dinosaurs as the next research. But the fences is what needs to be done next. And that's 500k. So we're going to wait for that. Are you guys fighting again? You guys are still okay. That's fine. You guys are fine. You got a combat injury, which is totally fine. 287 profit a minute, back onto 300k plus. We're fine. Okay, so we need 500k for the fence. Then we're going to go for large hotel and potentially increased output. Where is my power station? Where the... Oh, I keep forgetting there's a whole other thing over here. Are you guys going to come repair this, or am I going to have to make you repair it? See, when it's yellow like that, or orange at least, they don't repair. Only when it's totally broken. But now that fence is weaker. So, you know, I'd prefer it if they fixed it. Stop messing around. Fix it. No. No. You guys just won't do it, eh? Huh. I mean, I'm selecting the maintenance team. Looks like a little bug. Okay, 700. Now we're going to go to fencing. And we're going to start doing this until that's done. Cheaper research and positive influence. Then the laborious task. Oh, here we go. Disinfectant feeder. And we do that, and we're going to unlock some research on that. Awesome to get that out of the way. Yo, I've been standing this entire time because my TV's above my monitors. It's a bit of a fail. I will be moving office soon to a nice outdoor office. It's going to be amazing. But until then, I'm a stander. Okay, 20 seconds. Oh, there we go. We're just going to do that straight away. And then we're going to do the fencing. Oh my god, it's 1:30. I need to get some lunch. Large electro fences. So the last one's going to be 1 million. And we need to just do that, I think. Let's just get that out of the way before we get any more dinosaurs or something like that. Can't we get an MVU? Yes, we can. You can't do an MVU to come heal you? No? Guess it's just a time thing, huh? Okay, 1.2 million. So, wait, why is my money going down? That's done, that's all done. I just want to see what's happening here. 309 is fine. Let's just do the research since we've just had the tornado of the final fence. And we're going to do cheaper research. And we can't do positive influence. Let's just do everyone else that we can. Righty on. I am back after a baby feed and a daddy feed. Look at that awesome balloon. Love it. Everyone's okay. I still can't repair this fence. It's going to irritate me, but we're about to do something to them anyway. Okay, so what's next on the list? The large hotel is something... Oh, we've got fences already? Oh, normal fences. We need the extra large ones. Okay, so another egg batch coming over here. That's good. You guys are still okay. Like I said before, we just got to wait until they get too many. Because at the moment, there's just going to be increase in value until eventually they get too populated and we have to intervene. But until then, we're good. Let's do another... No, Lystrosaurus is fine. We do have another Sinoceratops. We're going to go there. Oh, everyone's missing. 163, that's fine. Because these guys over here are the last ones we need to... Oh, there's a Styracosaurus. Anyway, the last one we need is that one for breeding. Although there is only 2 or 3 of them, so I'm not too phased about that. There's 1, 2, and they're both male? No, male and female.
And not get excited about the animal inside.
Okay, so there it is, guys. The Styracosaurus actually grabbed the nest, so we don't have to do Styracosaurus. We're just going to figure out what we want to do next when it comes to dinosaurs. But for now, as you can see, we're already on 3.5 stars. We're going to do the fences, and we're going to do them all. Problem with that is, to replace them, they, well, you might know, they have to get rebuilt. But as you can see, it's pretty quick. We don't want to do it if they're too close, because knowing these sneaky bastards, they will just run and get out. There we go. Too close. So I'm going to take it all fast forward because, although it's nice and quick, don't do it. See, that was bad. Just going to check the fossils while we're here. We need to add that straight away. I'm going to add that right now. The Science Center extraction capacity. It's $1 million, but it's the best $1 million that you'll spend. Okay, fencing. Let's just get this done because we're going to thank ourselves later on when a tornado comes through. I'm actually going to fast forward, but just make sure that we have some things going in the background like expeditions and stuff like that. So we have Procerata, we have the Compsognathus there. I think we can do another one with Triceratops, although they don't have a very large cohabitation number. So Maiasura and Lokiceratops, Nasutoceratops, I think these guys, Styracosaurus, Edmontosaurus definitely, I think these guys can all cohabitate, even if they don't love each other. But we need to do another enclosure, but the enclosure is going to be the cruise right over here. That's right, guys. We're going to cruise it. So, 286. Still confused as to why that's not going up as fast. Or maybe something's just happened. Here we go. So, fast extraction, bang. Why are those 2 scientists still there? Didn't I just send them both away? Oh, it's not. Okay. Continuing with the fence. I might just skip ahead, guys. I'm just going to go through every fence I've got over here and swap it around. So, I'll catch you in a second. So wouldn't you know it, guys, as I'm busy doing the fencing, tornado hits. So let's see if it helped. It did. But another problem has arisen, guys. Another big problem has arisen. I'll explain that in a second. So this has no power because this is down now. That's unfortunate. Let's just see where my guys are. Very far away. So I'm going to literally place another one here. Otherwise those things are going to be everywhere. Let's just do that. Ugh. Then we can delete this one. At least the gate's going to close. And that's the biggest problem. The new big problem is, since these don't conduct electricity, the gates are not powered. So this one in the middle over here, I had to put a substation there to power this gate. So, I mean, it's a small price to pay by having these large walls. And you'll need these walls for the bigger predators and stuff like that. But also for the defense against the dark arts. The defense against the tornadoes. So, yeah, it's a small price to pay. I don't know what... Oh, there's probably another fence in here that I can't see. There we go. Anywhere else? I don't think so. That is done and dusted. Now, we're going to put it onto normal speed. It's fine. Let's have a look at the guests. Yeah, that'll still go up. It went down 80% for that storm. There's a fence in there as well. Okay, so now we need to take a step back and see what we're doing next. We've got the large power station. We need... How much power do we have? Let's go to the management screen. We've got a power 150 and used only 58. So we don't need to worry about power anymore. The large hotel could potentially be next. Okay, 1,500 guests in the park. But what we can do is definitely the monorail. Although transport is at 100% already. I like to use it as the viewing stat, like I was saying. So let's just put him... Nice little angle over there. We don't want to cover the path too much. We don't even need to go anywhere else. But I will put it somewhere over here just for the hell of it. Because I want to put my Cretaceous cruise along the water over here. So we're going to do this. And put him as far as we can in this direction. There we go. So we'll just do this one over here. Actually, I think the park's going to be in that direction. So I think this one, we should come around this way and get the viewing stat for these dinos. Just like that. And then, yep, we'll just come around here. And then do a sharp bendy. And voila. Some power going here. I need to research these bigger ones. I do enjoy having the bigger ones. I know. Okay, okay, they both need the same amount. But I like having the bigger ones because then you take the time to take away. You'll have less wires. It's just neater. And I'll do that when we have a surplus of cash. There we go. We now have a working monorail. And we can cross that off my list. So, we need more guests for that. So what I want to do now is have a look at the scientists and fossils. Oh, there's one more here. Fast extraction, please. Get on. And then the marketplace, which I built years ago. Can I do another? No. Okay, let's just have a quick look at this marketplace. Not something I've delved into at all. Like, I've looked at it maybe once since I got the game. So, it's pretty much looks like there is no genomes and no eggs to buy. It's just dinosaurs, which is cool. Keep it simple. So let's have a look down the list here quickly. So, Corythosaurus is something we do have, but it's a shit price. Let's have a look at the... Can we sort them in any order? What is L3 doing? On the bottom left, R3 is help. L3, Triceratops is going to be the highest rated. No. Price. Oh, it's going across the top of the screen. Okay, so there we go. So dinosaurs, amount, appeal, price. So we want appeal, maybe? The highest appeal is going to be Triceratops. So 94% for 4 dinosaurs for 746. That is really good. That is 832 appeal. Are you joking me? I need this immediately. The prices aren't going to refresh on their own, are they? I don't want to lose this price. We'll keep the game paused, no doubt. Oh, have you repaired yourself into a fucking hole again? Let's put a gate in here to resolve this once and for all. Muppet sack. There. Go. Be free. Are you on that side? What are you doing? I never know what you're doing in there. I mean, you can't just go around it. It's a fence in front of you. Yeah, well, be free. Go. Why are you red? Did I pick a red one? Anyway, we could have some Triceratops there because of the amazing gallery, which I was saying earlier. See, this over here now is another new feature, which I'll show you in a second. We're going to take away the fence and just use the white line over here as the fence. So that's what I'm looking at when I do this. So like there's a bit of corner missing, but that's okay because we're going to put the nest in that corner. So we leave a little corner open like that.
Animal that requires immediate
and then this thing can go all the way right next to your shops. Isn't it just beautiful? Although this thing is a bit of a dick because it doesn't, there we go. Come on. It doesn't let you fine move it. For some reason, it's the only building that doesn't let you fine move. And I want to fine move it to fit in there. We could just go here. We could go... Oh, it would be so perfect there. Oh, man. That's really irritating. So I can't do anything. I can go left and right. Why the hell would I want to do that when I can go left and right anywhere? Then we're going to connect you to that. Yeah, I'm aware of that. That was painful. Looks like you got a connection already. No. Oh my god. Get a connection. Looks like there's already one there. Oh, that's just the power. That's my bad. Excuse me, guys. So we'll chuck him in there. And can we go through? Oh, sometimes you just can. It allows you. Can't this time. Okay, so now we have a viewing gallery on the other side of the park, kind of. And we're going to keep doing the parks, the setup for this guy. So enclosures, we want the outpost. We're going to put it right over here in the center because we're going to make this paddock a lot bigger. Then the maintenance crew outpost, he's already covered over here, but not this one. So we're going to put another crew somewhere over here in the distance. And if I go to this post, it's going to tell me which one is connected to this one. So maintenance team 2, and I'm going to view, add task, and we're going to put him on this one as well. So he stays in this area. Very, very, very important to do that because you don't want someone who's repairing something down there. Like I was saying before. I thought I had this on pause. Hello, sir. What's up with you? I want to just get those dinosaurs purchased from this exchange because I don't have them yet, and that's a lot of appeal. We'll take you. Do I press push X? There we go, square. Arrives immediately. Yes, let's go. And we're going to put you... What I like to do is put them pretty much spread across the entire paddock. Ah, I could have sworn there was 4. Oh, there is 4. Did I put down 4? That's so weird. Anyway, let's go back to gates. I probably should have done this beforehand. These ones over here we can just replace. This side's fine. We'll replace this side. This one over here we're not going to replace. That one we're not going to replace. But over here we will. So, yeah, jumping the gun there. I just didn't want it to disappear. So we're going to delete these fences because they are old school. Toodles. And this one we're going to make bigger anyway. But for the time being, let's just set up this paddock so these guys are happy. And we'll come back and do some more stuff. Because I probably didn't need to do that because they're not going to refresh until I do it, but I didn't want to risk it. And this has to get done at some point anyway, so it's all good. There we go. So now we're going to do the rest of the fence, and we're going to take it off the replace. So we're normal fencing, and we're going to come down here and just make this bigger. I love how you can just go through buildings as well now. It's so awesome. We're going to make this as big as we can. Although now if you look at the bottom left corner, guys, if I go down here, I can do replace is off, but power or visibility. And that, sir, is one of the best features because now I can see how far this thing can see that I've placed. So if I go anywhere further than that, it is a waste. So from here is our stop. And then instead of going here and then starting to curve, you want to come a little bit outside of the area you want, then push the square button to curve and then curve it round. As you can see, it's more direct. But now this time we have to go around the dinosaur I've just purchased. So we want to keep just a little curvature over here. There we go. Right there. And we'll put him inside there. Good. And I think we can unpause for now. And we're going to put one of our ranger teams on here. Outpost 4 and 5. That's fine. And then of course our MVU, which is still pretty close by. Hold on. I need to take a photo of someone, didn't I? Yeah. So do I have a helicopter here? Is this one I can use? No. What are you doing there? Huh. Oh, there is a car right here. We can use that one. We can do direct control and then push right on the D-pad to take a picture. And research the research. Here we go. Ta-da! One more off the list, and then we're going to do the inoculation. So I'm going to pause one more time again, just to see what's happening here. They're going to need water. Do the smallest amount of water in the corner over here. And let me do this for the head of it, because I've been doing tutorials the whole morning about this. We're going to have a little waterfall coming here. One this side, and one this side as well. Now I know how to create them. As I say that, it messes up. There we go. That's good. Now we do a very small one on the side over here. We might be able to get one more waterfall this side. There we go. And that's how you create waterfalls. Small waterfalls, but waterfall nonetheless. I call them water floors. Okay, so it looks like he might just get done over here. No, he's gonna be tranked. Then we can delete the rest of the fence. And now we can see their comfort level. Come on. Ah, they're already scanned. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll pause that until they're ready to go. So they need some cover. Oh my god. Pause. They're going to need some cover. So let's go to the top. Here's cover here. Let's go into this corner. And that's going to be almost enough for their cover stat. We can do everything in this corner up here. So to cater for some of the babies that they're going to have, we put a bit extra. And then ground fiber, obviously. This one over here. So we do a bit of a bigger one. Keep it going. As you can see now, that blue area is pretty much the spare that they have. So that blue area next to ground fiber on the top left is the amount of babies they can have before this. It doesn't tell you anything, but just to let you know. Like, for example, the top one is the smallest. And if I do this for the wetland over here, if I do that, and I only have a tiny bit of space like that, then you can see. So the more of this you have, the more you can cater for the babies. And I've just figured that out right now. So that looks good. I still can't see them on the... Oh, because I've got the wrong thing selected. John, you've got to focus here. So we're going to go to him and just do one more check. So they're fine. Their fertility, I'm not sure about that because I didn't do them. And are they... Oh, there are chances of breeding. So we're going to put something in here anyway. Didn't I trank you? Yes, I did. So we're going to put a medium nest in here anyway. I love doing the greenery on the desert maps. I think that's going to be my sandbox. I'm always thinking about that in the background of my head brain. Okay, so place, and yes, Triceratops with a smile on the face. Normally they can't be in view of this, and it's weird that they're not showing that now, but it's fine. We've got a nest there. We've got one nest. We can increase the paddock, so that was a good thing. I want to save. I want to save and figure out what's next, guys. All right, guys, I'm back from the shop and I'm fed and watered. So, one little thing I've noticed now with the marketplace, you don't know what you're going to get with genes. So you could get a good price, like I thought, yeah, Triceratops, good price, but it didn't tell me that they were intolerant and had aggressive traits. So this aggressive trait, if you go to the cohabitation tab, nothing. So I'm going to sell or rehome these ones, except for this one. She's the only one who doesn't have anything. But I'm going to get rid of the other ones and farm or exactly expedition for the rest of the genes for these ones. So what I'm going to do next, guys, I want to finish off the Maiasaura because that is almost done already. Then I'm going to go for the Triceratops for the rest of this. Then I'm going to put other dinosaurs in here at least, to cohabitate, which is going to be the Nasutoceratops and potentially some compies. And now to do that, I'm going to have to make the paddock a lot bigger. Faster extraction and genetic specialist. They're down to 26 seconds. Love it. Okay, let's have a look. We're going to wait for them to trank the rest of them. And then we're going to increase this. Actually, we should actually just trank them all. So I can adjust the paddock. Okay, while the research is going and that, let's just do a quick expansion here. We'll go there, and we'll go there. That doesn't let me, although I can't get rid of that path. I'm in no rush here, just enjoying the game. So, we're going to make this bigger like I mentioned, and then see if we can cohabitate with a few more dinos here. So we're going to come all the way here. We're going to come all the way to the pathway, which again I can get rid of because I can. Let's do that. Toodles. And toodles to you too. So we're going to kind of have like a corner paddock here because of the way it started me out. But we're going to be very big because we have tons of space, we have tons of money, and because I want to. And I want to be able to put lots of nests in here so they can breed like rabbits. So we're going to delete those suckers there. I'm just going to put this on pause for one more second. Can I move this rock? Advanced move? No. Can I just move it somewhere else? Duplicate? Let's duplicate. Get out of here. Come on. If I do that and say duplicate. Nope, I can only... Oh wait, hold on. I can go back to that setting? Yes. Sure. And we're going to do our little blockage there. Fantastic. Right. So like we do always, I'm actually going to let this play in the background because we might as well get some money going. Okay, we're going to go for our capture team here. And he is gone. You are definitely gone. And I think she's the only one who's good. I don't know. We're going to have to guess it because I can't tell. Let's see if I'm right. Oh no, I'm wrong. What are the chances? Well, 50-50 really. Okay, they're all gone, which is not a bad thing because I want to create more Triceratops, but with the humble trait and the fertile trait. So I'm not too phased about that. Right, let's continue with our collection. So we're going to go for the, not the Lokiceratops, we're going to go Triceratops over there, Triceratops there, not the Edmontosaurus, but the Nasutoceratops as well. So let's go Triceratops first because we've already got one. Oh, no, we don't. No rush now. Fossils. See, this 1 million would be, or this 1 million spent on the faster extraction. Oh, I have to do that one there. Is money well spent, like I keep saying. Scientists, we're going to go to rest. And I just want to see what my... See, I've got 362. I mean, I can hire 2 more scientists just to make things a little bit easier. What I'm going to do first is see if I can upgrade them. So, positive influence, we're going to go, just put everything to the max because I can upgrade them again. Research, obviously logistics, we're just going to put everything up to the max. Faster expeditions, and then now we need... Wait, hold on. So, welfare, genetics. So, we don't have logistics yet. Which is weird. It's one of the first things I normally get. We just didn't need it, did we? Cheap expeditions, positive influence. I want to go for another positive influence because 2 is better than 1. Then I'm going to refresh. And then we're going to hopefully have a logistics specialist. Generous, cheaper research, welfare, generalist, faster incubation, cheaper incubation. That's what we want as well. Yes, just to be sure. Do we have 2 of them? I just want to make sure we don't. Cheaper incubation... Yeah, so the cheaper incubation is going to come in very handy. Oh, there's actually another spot there I have. Because, yeah, we're going to start creating dinosaurs like a mother bitch here. Let's see if we have 100% on Triceratops yet. Oh, I've got the thing under genome, which is right. We want that. So he's not there yet. No, he's at the bottom. So we'll just keep doing it. And we just have a look at our... guest comfort accommodation rating. I want to pause that straight away. When your accommodation is low, then you're losing money straight away. So pause the game and go to guests, go to large hotel. As you can see here, this is more in need. I need 1,500 guests. And over here we have a large path as well for 1 million. Just think for a second. I don't think I want to need that right now because there hasn't been any complaints about space. So, we will just do a normal hotel. Do we want to do something up here? No. We'll keep the space over here that we've done so nicely. We'll put this guy in there. Sideways. Let's do micro move. I don't like it. I like to be... Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Then, again, we're going to stick to the big path. Of course, my... Come on. There it is. Okay, we got the green medium path. Good. Come on. I'm going to put you there. Put you there. I just want to check quickly what our power situation is. See, we're not even halfway to using our power. Unpause. Now let's make sure the accommodation is good. Give it time to kick in.
Asset transportation in progress.
100%. Okay. Let's get these dinos into the park, shall we? And let's prepare for it properly. So we're definitely not going to need to put these or put more shops down. You'll only ever use 3 shops in any campaign or challenge that I've done that require them. Only ever done 3. I've never done more. If I have, it's just because I'm messing around. But as you can see here, 800. So straight away I'm going to pause the game and see if I have the large ones. No, we need to unlock this immediately because now we are throwing money away. I want to put every single person on this because we want it done as quick as possible. 19 seconds is pretty good. And then we can spread them out. They can overlap. It's pretty cool how they can do that, but I want to pause straight away. There we go. Large amenities unlocked. Good. So, let's delete. Toodles, toodles, toodles. And we're going to go for the large shop. And we're going to go for, as you can see here, there's quite a thin area. If you look on the left-hand side, you can choose which one you want, which is pretty cool. So in this area, I want to choose this one because it's more of a left and a right than a back, which is pretty cool. So we can... Oh, turn around, please. So we look how far we can go into other buildings. It's so awesome. I could put it there if I wanted to. I mean, do I want to? Let's just go here. And that is shopping. Drinks, we're going to go... I like this one. This is my favorite one, actually. We can put him right there. It's so cool how they can just overlap. I'm never going to stop saying that. And the shop, what about this one? Yeah? See, it's got different colors. On the left, it's got green. This one's got right. Yeah, I mean... No, let's use... I want to... And that one's pretty cool as well. But for the time being, we're just going to have to put one that fits. Which is this one. No, doesn't fit there. Or does it? No. 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 Okay, we'll put him somewhere else. Over here looks good. Alrighty. So we're going to unpause and fast forward for 3 seconds and then pause again. Just to let them kick in. Large amenities, here we go. And I'll only ever have to do this once, which is so awesome. Okay, so highest is 72. Next up, features. So, watching that space down there. 104, 104.9, 108, 105. 129 is a clear winner. 140, 133, 140 is a winner. And 148 is a winner. Now, as you can see on the left, there's 4 slots. This is where the money comes in. We're going to be rolling in Dosh Brew. Okay, so there's nothing here at the moment. And as you can see, there's only half full. So we'll come back a little later when there's more peoples in there. 72 is the winner. And features 80, 104, 76, 108, 129 again. So it looks like it's pretty similar. So 146 is going to be the highest. 140.6. 140.5. Okay, so there are slight differences. You are the clear winner. 144.4. 144.46. 462, fine. 148. Okay, this one was able to fill up. That's fine. 72, 71. So we have 72.9 and 71.5, 72.7. So 72.9 is the winner. So let's go down to TVs where it's 129-ish. There we go. 140. It was a 141. 140.5. This is 140.6, isn't it? Yeah. Then 144.4. 148. Sneaky puff adder. And now it doesn't go up again. Okay. So there we go. So what I like to do after doing that is saving games. Right. We are laughing. Don't you love these green paths? I love the grass on the contrast of the grass. What are you doing there? Are you stuck? Sort it out, mate. Right, so we go back to fossils, because we haven't had a notification in a while. Here we go. Genetics and faster extraction.
Hey,
It's the one that's being used. Oh, that's 4 stars on my park right there, guys. 4.1 if we want to be technical. Look at that. Loving it. We're going to smash this out. I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen much of a distance between this and the medium difficulty, which I played on first. But obviously, I hit the ground running with this, so, you know. I can even make this paddock bigger if I wanted to. But let's just focus on what we're doing here. So, we've got one. We do have one here. Sorry, I did leave her behind. I'm going to trank her quickly, just to help with the stress. And once that's going, we've got that going, that going, and the viable genome. So that means we can have more fossils. Let's clear this out. Where is my... Let's just use you then. Okay, we're going to continue with our paddock right here. This is going to be enclosure paddock, so we've got that one there. We've got this one over here, and one more at the end. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another outpost, so those guys aren't over-inundated. We're going to put him pretty much like this, I think, because I've got plans for that area just over there as well. So I'll use these guys for all the upstairs ones, if you will. There we go. And we're going to place the... Yeah, we'll do all 3 again. So the maintenance, the paleomedical... Come on. And the outpost or the rangers. Can we just do that? I think that should be okay. Okay. I'm going to pause that. Do I want to pause it? 4.1. I'm going to pause that for a second because we've got enough money, and the more time I take here, the sooner the storm's going to arrive. So I'm just going to stop that for a minute or two while I do this. Here we go. Get you in there. And get you in there. I'm also going to just do this for the hell of it. Put another power station here. So there's a separate power grid. Seems like a wonderful idea. You have to keep spamming it there. So again, we're going to do the little trick. We're going to put this over here. Then we're going to change to this. Boosh. Then we're going to finish our pathways. It might be too steep. We will see. Oh, that's not connected. I like leaving a little gap between the fence and the path. That's just because I'm using the some of the nasty intelligent traits of the dinosaurs on the next challenge, which is brutal. Can't wait to start that. But we're going to do this and throw this way and put that there. Then while we're here, we're just going to go to replace, and we're going to make sure all the paths here are green and are the biggest possible. Right, so he needs a pathway. So again, we have to take off the brush, replace off, and make sure we got the right one selected. Let's go. I do need to increase this as well. Let's just see if that's something I can do right now. Park teams. What is that? To build and to improve the performance of the associated park teams. Responsibility, task scheduling, automatic resupply. And those are all standard, but again, not like very necessary right now. We can do scheduling here as well. But again, not something we're going to need. I want to do that, although I don't need to do that. I've got more power than I know what to do with. So I'm just going to stick to what I really need. The guests, the pathways, definitely. That's 1 million. But with the cheaper research, it's going to go down to 700k. And the positive influence, let's do 2 positive influence. Look at that, 1 minute. Do it. Let's take it off that. Okay, so now we have some more dudes here. What's wrong with you? No power. Oh, did I mess that up? We're going to move you a bit closer then, hey? Here we go.
Detected power outages across the
yes,
site.
yes, it's me.
Available personnel, please respond.
There we go. Now, before we go anywhere, we make sure it's not on fast forward. We just go normal speed. The main thoroughfare is done, and I do like this hyperloop. But again, I'm going to stick to the monorail because it's cooler. So we'll put storm defense on there. We don't need increased output. Over here, we're going to put our standard ones. We're going to go Advanced training, and then I don't think we need additional MVU, but I kind of want to do it. Let's see here. Yeah, so it is that research I was doing. Cheaper research, where are you guys? There, and then positive influence, positive influence. Those guys are awesome. Alright guys, let us crack on. So, we're going to use these guys now. Let's just see which ones these are. We have the ranger station. See, this is also, I'm going to pause this. No, I'm not going to pause. This kind of thing to rename this ranger station is actually quite cool, because then when you're on the other side of the park and you know where this one is, you can select it. But for the time being, we're just going to know that it's Ranger 5 and 6. 5 and 6 for the win. So we're going to use 5 all the time, and then 6 we'll use for repairing. Although 6 is automatically selected. Is that because I'm on that side? If I choose this side, is it going to select 5? It selects the closest one, which is awesome. Okay. So let's put you guys onto there. I'll put a gate there now. And then the MVU as well. Attach you guys. Not going to make that mistake again, hey? Let's put a gate in so they don't have to go all the way around. There you go, guys. Just for you. But we're also putting gates other places because why not? Then we're going to go to attractions. We're going to go to the amazing attraction right here. We're going to put you there. And how far down can we go here? Because if we put everything along this path, then that's going to be towards the... I would love to know how to edit these things here. We put everything towards the shops is what I'm getting at. So we're going to do one more. Although this is definitely a tour ride. So I think to cater for more guests, we should do one of these tours. Let's do the Jurassic Park tour. That sounds like a marvelous idea. Put you right there. Awesome. And now we've got to be careful, he's not going to go through the gate. But also keep in mind on smaller enclosures, this takes up space. Less space for food and brush and stuff. And there's no straight option that you can choose on this. Let's just, he did it pretty well there. Let's just get off the edge here. And then come around here, do a little circle. You don't want to go too close to the nests, eh? I think that's where they're going to go. And voila! Oh, you kidding me? Not voila. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to move the gate. Brace the gate! We'll put you over here somewhere then, hey? If you want to be a dick about it. No, we need one on this side. No, we got one over there. Let's put it over here. Done. Edit park to a route. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Power outages where? Oh, right, that would be you. And we're going to put you there. I think what I want to do now... Come on. You want me to do this every time? I want to research that power supply. Just makes things so much better. Over here, this one. Then over here is the large substation. Let's just do it. It's something I want to do. Positive influence, cheaper research, go. Also, I should have been doing the expeditions the whole time, but you know, you can't do everything all at once. So we're not going for Lokiceratops, we are going for Triceratops, which is what we want first. Go. And then she's still... Okay, let's make sure these guys... the power supply, we will get powers to this. We'll wait until we have the bigger one. 4.2 stars. Let's just see if we can do any Triceratops now. Triceratops are actually pretty good appeal-wise. 208, because obviously we have... I'm not going to do the traits until we have 100% genome, because then you have more slots to fill. Or more bars to use, at least. That's going well. What we don't have, which I should put on this one, actually, is the attraction. This one down here. Dinosaur Encounter. Let's research you as well for a grand total of $1,000 or 100 grand. And then the tour we're going to use over here. I want to see if I can find something nice and big to use. Although I might want to do the lagoon because there's quite a few marine animals that I'm going to use this one now for 1 million. And cheaper research. Go. Now we're going to let it play a bit. Then we're going to be able to put... What do we got? Medium amenity that provides drink to guests. So that's going to be easy enough. We're just going to go to medium amenities.
Please don't make me
and... Did it say drink? Yeah. Small drink. No, not small drink. We want medium drink. There we go. Just to finish the task. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Let's go. Medium. Drink. Build. Thank you. Oh, no power. Oh, man. It's not functioning. It's not going to finish the task. Here we go. Does that work? I don't know. Not showing up anymore. Right. So we're going to fast forward. And do we have any fossils? Yes, we do. Triceratops. Is that going to be full now? 24%, 76. Yes, it is. Where's my faster extraction gone? Let's just do as quick as possible. Also, we can get the monorail up here. There we go, dinosaur feeders. Let's put you right there. And connect you on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come on.
that our weather forecasts predict an
Keep it far enough away, it'll bend itself. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to pause this because doing this can take time. So here's the large substation. I love these things so much. So we're going to get this building over here as far as we can in this direction. So pretty much over there. Although it is paused, I can just delete this. You can actually delete everything. Delete all the power and go through and do it because it is paused. Let's see. So you're toast. You're toast. Everything's toast. This guy, I think we'll leave that one there because he's the only one. I'm probably going to be redoing this again, but we just don't need him. And we'll definitely leave the backup Jenny there. Do we have any more? Yes, we have one there. And all these wires going over here, that can toast. This one can go away. And you. And you are the power station. Right. So, let's get the electricity going. Let's get the wires going. Let's get you going. So, we'll put you right there. And then, let's see if this is going to be far enough for you. Yes, it is. Didn't I delete that? What is this doing there? I might have accidentally remade it with the R2 button while it's paused. Anyway, bang. We're going to put you right there. You're all good. Might as well add you to the network. We're going to put you just there. There we go. What's wrong with you? Oh, they're not powered. That's fine. So we're going to do this one over here. We're going to get rid of you. And get rid of you. Because we're only going to need one through here. So again, let's get the big guy out. So these guys powered. Those are powered. These guys aren't powered, but they will be. So, as you can see here, this guy covers the entire area. Where did I see one there now? What is providing power there? Oh, the backup Jenny. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to put you smack bang in the middle over here, and you'll see how far... Oh, my cat's knocking something over in the kitchen, as they do. The power station is this direction. So, we are going to go back onto the paddock, because it's the best way to do it, and that's going to power that. There we go. As far as we can. And from here, just next to the backup Jenny, and bang. So we've got 2 substations instead of like 10. Maybe not 10, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we're going to connect you up again, because you don't need to power much over here, do you? And again, we're going to put you... Oh, there's a wire there. That's fine. I don't even think I'm going to be using the water, but I like the Cretaceous cruise. But if we don't need it, we don't need it. There we go. Anything else we're missing before we let loose? Just the one over here we don't need, and then that gate over there. So let's see if that's going to be powered, or we'll just power that to make things more simple. What are those cats doing? I have to go check what these cats are doing. They're just being kitties. Okay, so you're stuck for some reason again. Let's unpause. Dinosaur threat. This one over here. Why is there dinosaur threat? Where are you going with your dinosaur threat? Okay, so now we have a sandstorm. And we've got to make sure everything's still powered. As you can see, all my gates are powered. Now this is when all the gates would open and shit would hit the fan. Oh, just like that. So my power station or something has been damaged. Probably... No? I mean, this backup Jenny should kick in. Definitely should kick in. He is full. Requires power. Just going to pause that for a second because... Ah, okay, so it's the storm. Just power outages. Let's go. No, it's just out because of the storm. So that's something we have to deal with. But I didn't expect that. Well, it even has a storm defense. A useless thing that is. Let's fast forward to see what's happening here. Oh shit. So again, my backup Jenny right here does not cover this. So let's do that before the dinosaur gets there. I'm laughing, but isn't there another gate here somewhere? He's close. He's got a backup generator. They're still just yeah, that was close. I'm not seeing a storm anymore, so knock it off. Right, let's see if we have enough Triceratops genome. Yes, please. So, we're going to go to this one. No, we're going to go to... Oh, we don't have a favorite on this one. Oh, we can favorite, and then we're going to go favorite and pattern. Here we're going to go just pattern. And again, pattern, pattern. Okay, then traits. We're going to go humidity, definitely. Tolerance has to come up. No, don't. Does it have to? I think I might have to. And fertility. We do have 4 more slots, so I want to save that and then go back in and see if we can research the tolerance to get that up a bit, because it's going to be cohabitating. Cross species. And faster. Go. Okay, we'll wait for that to kick in, and we can go to another Expeditionanos. And this is going to be Lucky Ceratops, Edmontosaurus, don't want Styracosaurus, we want the Nasutoceratops there. Okay, so I'm back again after the crash. I'm not sure where I was, what I was doing. I've got the backup Jenny there. Seems to be good. It sucks, that is irritating that after an update that's supposed to improve things, it makes it worse. But I'm pretty sure they're working tirelessly to fix it. Well, we can definitely assume that they're working tirelessly to fix that. No question about it. Okay, we're going to trank him one more time. Because I don't know what I've missed now, what I've put in. Triceratops we were busy doing. We were busy doing a genome on him. We don't want to go by genome, we want to go by name. Family group is pretty much alphabetical order. No, it definitely isn't. That is. Anyway, we'll do this again. Skip this, John. Go forward. And... Okay, so I think we're back to where we were. I was doing that research. I'm just going to save again now. Because if it keeps crashing, then you kind of... You don't know what you've done again and what you haven't done again. So you save quite often after a crash. And also I've got it on 3-minute intervals. Okay, so now I've only got 400 guests in my park, somehow. Oh, because of the power outage. That needs to come right again. This guy is going to be repaired, just a surface wound. It's just a surface wound, Monty Python, best. We're going to make this every 50 meters, because why not? Then, we're going to put some more waters in here. This is a desert. So we want to get some patches of water everywhere. And we're going to get our guys in here as soon as possible. As soon as this research is done, we can get Triceratops in there. Then we're going to get Nasutoceratops, and our appeal is going to go up pretty damn quickly. Cross-species adaptation right there. Let's go. So, everything's still like it was. We're just going to take 4 off that. Bang. Now they can cohabitate nicely. So let's go. We're going to do maybe 2 batches. You can see how specific they have to be on the first couple. That's why you get them. Okay. Then after this, we're going to go, if we have enough guys, let's just do the fossils while we're here. Oh. And see if we can do an expedition with one guy. So this is going to be max. Nasutoceratops is max. Styracosaurus we're not doing. Entomolosaurus we're not doing. Logoceratops, the Compsognathus, these 2 are definitely doing that. I just want to check what these are. Procerat and Sinoceratops. Okay, so we want both of these, which are Compies. Compsognathus. Go. And once that synthesis is done, you know, I should have actually just put another hatchery here, or just over here. Next one. We'll just airlift the bastards. There we go. Okay, so now only 2. Are you serious? Well, again, 1 male, 1 female, and no aggressive trait. We'll just do it. What about you? Seriously? Okay, no aggressive trait. If you guys want to be doing 2 at a time, that's fine. What I can do here is... Oh, I didn't put it on. I apologize completely. That was my fault. Advanced equipment and additional bays. I don't think we need that additional bays. We're going to put it on anyway because there's nothing else that we want on there. So fossils, yay, money. And then expedition map again. Let's just send them off. Oh, no, not you. Let's put them to rest. And not in a deathly way. Okay. Then we're going to see what we got. New complete genome, Nasutoceratops. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So we'll go to the genomes. We're going to do the thingy. Oh, it doesn't have the fun ones. Shame. Are you guys boring? I doubt it. You look beautiful. Okay, traits. We're going to go. Humility is first and foremost every single time. Fertility is next. And let's see what else. We've got... Oh, we've got no more. If I had any more, you would put them on compatibility. That helps the offspring. Or even lifespan. Although, it's not going to be too long. Okay, Nasutoceratops. Go. We'll do 2 batches of you as well. Because you guys are awesome. And they can obviously cohabitate with the big guys. Excuse me. So, reach ticket sales, build aviary, 4 domes. Functioning tour ride through your park. Ticket sales is something I don't have to do. Don't have to do anything to get. What do we got here? Compies. Where's fast extraction? There you are. Let's see if there are any other scientists that could just go rest. Let's send the... Oh, they can't. Okay. So we've got a paddock. Nice big paddock. Thriving already. They're going to need some cover. There's cover that side. So I'll drop the Triceratops here where they were comfortable. But obviously we're just going to have to expand it a bit because more population. And then we'll put the Nasutoceratops down here and make sure they're comfortable with all their things. I just got another subscriber. I love it. Gain 125, lose egg, chance of public rating minus 75. Holy crap. There's a chance of losing 75% public rating, and this one is public rating set to 100%. Oh, yeah. And sabotage. I don't care. I don't have any meat eaters either. Avoid unrest to lower threat.
Juvenile entered this site, you cared for it and nurtured it, and now it has reached adulthood.
Oh, good.
You should be proud of your great work.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, Triceratops, like I said, we're going to put on this side. And this one you can't release them. Oh wait, we can do the Nasutoceratops. What do we got here? Okay, we're always going to do 2 on 2, making sure there's no aggressive trait, and go. Hello, kitty. I've got Luna Bug by my feature. I will put pictures up of them right now as well. So Nasutoceratops, again, 2 male, 2 female. And actually, yeah, that's fine. Let's keep it even. Even Stevens. Now we're going to make sure that they have Is this on fast forward? Let's take it off fast forward for a second. We're going to make sure they've got nests. We've got, what, one nest there? Let's see if we can put Triceratops. Let's just do 2 each. I think that should suffice. And you, we can wake up now. Oh, again, it's bugged on me. There we go. We're going to stimulate to wake up. Then we go back to hatchery 1 and airlift the next batch. Oh, there seems to be something happening there. I want to pause until I figure out what it is. Oh, they've all gone now. That was scary. Gallimimus, undiagnosed ailment. Yeah, there's going to be a guy on the way, and he's already on the way there. So that's fine. Let's go. Okay, let's expedition again. So now we're just going to be going for the hell of it. I think let's just check what we have, what we haven't done yet. So I think if we're going to build a monstrous lagoon, if you look on the right, we've got the Itchy, the Plessy, the Chrono, and Dunko. So I think the Chronosaurus is the biggest one there. So definitely we're going to be doing a lagoon to boost this at the end. So let's go. Cheaper research, go. It's very exciting. So here, Triceratops is being released. These guys can't be released yet. The Compsognathus, is he 100% yet? Not yet, sir. Because we just got to do this. There we go. Fast extraction, go. Expeditions at least. Voila. We are going swimmingly here today, guys. 481k, I'll have it. As you can see, restroom and shelter are now 99%, but I haven't done these yet because I'm focusing on the dinosaurs first. But I should just do it while I'm here. So restroom, we just chuck anywhere here. There's going to be more than enough. And a shelter. We're going to put right here. Come on. You know what? You're starting to bug me. Oh, I went all the way up. There we go. And guests. Really? Building constraints? Are you effing kidding me? Fuck. Excuse me. Okay, so guest attractions was all of these guys are now done. Oh, the petting zoo. We're not going to do it on this one. Although we could maybe do it here. You know what? I'm just going to try something here for a second. If I remove this pathway, and if I can get that attraction in here, because they need small baby dinosaurs like... I want to pause this for a second, guys. We've got tons of cash. Excuse me, I want to sneeze. Phew! I'll just wipe down this microphone then. We're going to see if we can get this guy in here. We're going to build all these cool little things because they just give you a peel for the hell of it. But that kind of thing you smash at the end. So here we go. We've got the playful thing here. So we can put it somewhere here and then put the fences towards it. That seems like a fantastical idea to me. Yeah, I'm digging that. Let's go there. Thank you. Then make sure we've got the large path on, which we do. There we go. Very well. Give him cake. If you know Eddie Izzard, then you know laughter. So we'll put him over here because he's in range of the backup Jenny. All gates must be in the range of backup Jenny's, guys. It'll save yourself a butt ton of trouble. I wanted to see if I could change the look of it, although I do like that look. We need fencing, please. There it is. So we're going to put the fencing all the way back over here because why not use every speck of space? And how far can we go this way? Pretty far. Let's go down here. As long as it finishes off in the rock, we are good to go. Dinosaur encounter. If any attraction that allows park guests to interact and feed small, medium-sized herbivores, the building requires food, price, rock. That's fine. So dinosaurs compatible with this attraction are juveniles of all of those. So that's pretty cool. Never seen that screen and I've finished the campaign. First in the world to finish the campaign, I might add. Marine animal dig site, there we go. So he's done. Expedition site, so now we have this over here. This is going to be Plessy and Plesiosaurus, Ichthyosaurus. And over here, I want to go straight for the Dunkosaurus is pretty cool. It just looks very weird, which is awesome. I'd rather be abnormal than normal any day of the week. I'm looking for the big guy, the Chrono. I think he's going to be down there, down under, mate. That's where you live, Mr. Daniel Chest Williams. Okay, Chronosaurus, let's go. Do we have we have to research something here, otherwise they'll be fixed already. Oh. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm going to pause that for a second. This is what we were waiting for. I'm going to just take away those goals for a second. So this now is obviously they've produced young, and now this area has become too crowded. So we need ground leaf, pasture, and water. But for the same time, we need to get rid of the nest. You know, putting the contraceptives on these dinosaurs, I mean, will take an incredibly long time. And if you want them to breed again, then you just put the nest down again. Otherwise, you have to go through each dinosaur and turn off the contraceptives. Who has the time? Okay, so this guy over here, we need to take a picture of. Can I take you? Heard that. Oh, I farted. What was I doing now? It distracted me. Okay, so we're going to go capture team. We're going to go direct control. And we're going to take a photo of whatever's causing this ailment here. Because it's not the territory needs. Are you effing kidding me? Maybe it has to be a land-based photograph. No, it doesn't. Okay, we need to keep on top of the disease, otherwise, you know, it's the fan. Okay, so we're going to pause there again. We just want to see... Now, these guys are fine with their needs. Was it just the disease that was giving them shit? Oh, there is some ground leaf missing. It's fine. We're going to stop the breeding in this area anyway. Ground leaf, let's just put one speck over here. Oh, we need more than one speck. Let's put lang specks there. Lekker, bro. There we go. Very well. Moving on. We have this one over here. Let's just see what his ailment is. He's the environmental needs. So, again, this side of the thing, he's on the wrong side. He needs to go that way. And we will see if he gets there, you know. Well, I wish him the best of luck. He just needs to walk towards his food source. He knows where it is. They've been in a bit of a fight. Compsognathus. Actually, I need to check on my Triceratops. Okay, now they're all getting sick. You're not missing pasture. You're missing pasture. This is the problem with the larger ones. As you can see here, he's fine. As soon as that's researched, then they will go out and heal them. But I just want to make sure these guys are okay, because there's a bit more of them now. Yeah, I thought they'd be okay. Looking at the stats there, guys, look what the humidity trait does. Let me find the... There we go. So this is the alpha, guys. I just want to pause this for a second. This is the alpha, and he's intolerant, which sucks. Because I was hoping that wouldn't be part of it. Now, because he's intolerant, every single other one potentially will be intolerant. Are they? No. Maybe it only takes on the good traits. That is weird. That is so weird. Anyway, I'm loving that. See, 219, 225 appeal for each of those guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to put just one nest in, I think, because... we've got two nests there ready. Are they Triceratops? Yes, they are. Okay, so let's press on. We've got more Triceratops coming in. Like I was saying, the humidity trait is what I was getting at before I was interrupted by myself. Look at the blue part of those requirements. That's how much requirement spare I have here. I could breed 50 of these guys in here and still be okay. It is very exciting. So what we're going to do, these guys are now getting healed. I just got it. There we go. If there's a little tick next to them and a little clock, they're getting healed. So, let's go Nasutoceratops. Let's get them on this side of the world. I'm not sure if they have the same food or if they do the fiber. We're just going to spread them across a little bit area like that. And they've got some water. They might need some more water, although the humidity trait is just boss, like I keep mentioning. Let's just do that. Ooh, I love this now, because now, once you've got a little higher section there, we can do... That's right, guys. We can do a little water feature. Oh, I missed it. Come on. There we go. And that's how easy it is to do those ones. Let's do one both sides. Yep, we have. Awesome. Very exciting. But also it can be frustrating trying to use these waters. Okay, anyway. Moving on. We've only got 2 sick dinos now. That's fine. Let's get some fossils going here. Yes, yes. Gravity. Right. So I was reading a message from someone. Okay, so These guys are now... I'm going to pause that for a second because when you see an environmental issue... Okay, so again, the nest. So we've got to the point now for both, for a couple of species where they've bred enough. So now that's cool because you know that's the most that can be in here. If you can't adjust these settings now to make them comfortable, then you have to get rid of some. But if you're able to do it, then you know you've got the max dinosaurs in this paddock, and that's pretty much what you need to do. So we're going to put a big spat over here of cover. And remember, if you hold it down in one spot for longer, it does get thicker like that. So be sure to really utilize that space. As you can see, I've still got a little bit of spare cover. So we're going to go a little bit over here because they're like that. Then we're going to go for, damn it. Come on. We're going to go for, no, he's got that off. Oh, wait a minute. Are you guys okay now? Huh. Did seem like they needed a couple of other things. Anyway, they seem to be fine. They're just poisoned. They're fighting with each other because there was a lack of needs there for a minute. Let's just check the expedition map again. We were going to go for the big fella here. Fast and cheap expeditions with a positive influence. That's what we want. Are these guys here yet? Not yet. Avian pox. Okay, he's now cured. Let me just make sure there is no other research on the diseases because, damn it, comes out of nowhere. Oh, we can inoculate? Definitely. Good call, John. Good call. Okay, we've done a reset. I've only got 100 gigs of space left on my hard drive. I need to get my other hard drive in. New viable genome. But not yet. Here we go. We're going to start this, guys. You know what that means, hey? Yes, you do. Okay, so here comes our first fellas. Before they come, let's see if we can get the other guys on the way because there was only 2 each, wasn't there? No, not yet. We're going to fast forward and we're going to see... what is my time now anyway? So 2 hours, 38 minutes. So that confirms it, guys. Right there. You do not need to do it in part-time. It's just a recommended part-time. And I can obviously definitely do this faster. But I'm just enjoying it because, like I mentioned at the start of this video, this is more of a tutorial run as well. So it's explaining everything from start to finish. All the mechanics like I've been doing so wonderfully, I think. I hope I have. Smash the like button for me if you enjoy the content, guys. Thank you. Right, missing cover. No shit, you're missing everything, my friend. Right, so we're going to put... That's a bit big. Let's get some cover down the back so we can see the dinos. Although that makes no difference to the statistics of things. So again, if you look at the stats over there, the more I do, the more babies they can have. But for starters, we're just going to go for the ground leaf, which is over here. And we're going to do this big area like this. And they're going to be more than happy here. There we go. So the first thing they're going to run out of is area, which is fine. Now they're going to be super happy. Look at them. Beautiful. Right. Let's get the next batch in here. And flying away. Who said dinosaurs can't fly? Damn those Dilophosaurus. There's 4 here, is there? Let's put this back on here. I want to reduce the ticket sales. I want to change the contract. A large hotel. I want to make that area smaller. It's irritating. Let's get the hotel researched because cheaper research. Go. So the whole menu on the right hand side just goes a bit smaller. It's getting a bit big. Chronosaurus, baby. Let's go. Faster extraction. Go put you to none eyes. Go put you to sleep. There we go. Okay, so now we have cohabitation with these guys, and we have these ones, and what is my money? I haven't looked at it in ages. 600k, the welfare, that'll get better now. What else do we need to match over here? We've got number of guests and increased profit per minute. So the medium difficulty was 500,000. This is 585. That's never going to be an issue. If these guys are maxed out, then we have to build more. But only once these guys are all 100% maxed out, then you would build more amenities. But oh, look how amazingly detailed that is. Get out of town. And yes, so only when that's maxed out, and as you can see, it's only halfway now. They've got tons more space in those things. So we're going to build a large hotel because we want the guests. I should have left a little space here. Can we do it? No, you're going to be a dick about it. Oh, it's okay, we'll do this side. In space, we're in reach of the everything else. No, gonna come this way. There we go. And the last thing we're going to put into this area is the compies. So let's get those guys sorted. Compsognathus, the traits are all done already. I'm not going to breed them. Although, why the hell not? That's fine. They're ready to go. Oh, that's the wrong one. Why did it show me a Corythosaurus there? That was weird. Anyway. Not that we're going to see any color on these guys, but let's do it anyway. Traits. We want humility, fertility, and lifespan? Tolerance? Yeah, they're going to be... Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to do 2 batches of these guys, and they're going to come far and wide. There's going to be so many of them. 2 batches or 1 batch? Let's just do 2 batches. I'm not going to have enough scientists. We'll see how many are in the first batch. Because now we need to focus on the... Oh, sorry about that. That guy is having a day off. Do I need any more scientists? I don't think I do. Although genetics for the dinosaurs, no. Okay, guys, we are going to do... We'll start the next one. So the compies are going to be... He's just landed. Compies I'm going to put here with whatever they need. They're going to need sand. I know this much. So let's get... Where am I going? Here. Down to sand. Even though it's covered in sand right there. Loose sand. Just like that. We're going to put sand. And they're going to be happy as pig and shit. So we're going to put some meat down for them. And they're going to be super happy right there. Are they finished? And I can focus on my Kronosaurus. How many we got? 1, 2 males. What have you got? Skittish? They're all skittish. No, they're not. Just you. That's fine. Scientist busy. Welfare. Really? You want me to hire another welfare scientist? Because I will. Let's see if there's one right here. Let's refresh. What do we have here? Cheaper photosynthesis, cheaper research. Ooh, welfare specialist. Welcome to the mother effing party. Can we upgrade anyone? We can upgrade expeditions. Let's just put them all to the max because now I've done so well. Money just isn't an issue. Right. Incubate. Let me guess, I can't do it. I can do it. That would have been funny. Okay, so the reason why I should have put a hatchery there is because the more of these helicopters you have flying, the more airspace it uses. And if you're in trouble, sometimes they won't... You have to wait for them. So what's wrong with you guys? You want some ground fiber? I can oblige. Why didn't you need that earlier? Did I take it away? Wetland is only just the right amount. We've got a couple of eggs there. I think we'll get rid of the... Yeah, we don't want the Triceratops to breed anymore. Because they're just on the brink of their amounts. But the Nasutoceratops... I mean, didn't I have the humble trait for them? I don't know. Let's just put 1 nest here for the hell of it. Nasutoceratops, there we go. Right. We are now going to start this. And we're going to fill this thing up to the B-rim. That jaggedness is terrible. Which one do you want to use? I don't know. Let's use any one. We're going to fill this to the brim with Kronosauri. Oh yes, that works. That was a good placement. It's so cool that you can just use pause and then L2 to take away that piece, or R2 to put it back. So cool. No, we need a lot more than that. Although, do we? Oh, it would have been good to have one there. We're going to put 1 more row there. Like so. Then we're going to go to the lagoon viewing, which is going to be you. And research that. Thank you. And we're going to head back to our compies. And get them into their new environment. And this is going to help with our species target. We're going to put you guys right here. Oh, was that a dead dinosaur? No, just a bleeding one. Okay, so look at that. 1656 out of 2,000 guests on the bottom right-hand corner. We need about Huh. Oh, I thought it was 473 of 835. It is only 500,000 as well. That's my bad. I will get that in no time. And we've got the other ones ready. So we pretty much almost finished this. And like I said, I don't really care about the time. Just having some fun as well. So Lagoon Hatchery, we're going to put right over here, around the back somewhere. And we're going to get him going as soon as possible. See, this one you don't actually need to use the wider paths on the staff buildings, but why not? And we're going to get some power, or you just smash a large power down somewhere over here, because we're going to be putting other things along that edge over there. And he's also reaching that target there, so we'll put him through here. Thanks for playing. I'm also going to save now. Alright, so we're going to attach our guys to this. He's got 2 outposts, you've got no outpost, so you might as well be this one. And what about you, sir? What are you up to? Yeah, you're good. Then we're going to do the maintenance key. This one here. We see what's red and what's not. So I've got 2 buildings over here that are... We're going to put the smack bang in the middle, so if anything happens, they're going to get repaired at some point. Just like that. I should have done that sooner, actually. And one more time, let's see what's red over here. You have to move away to see what's red. So those buildings, these 2 buildings, and these ones. So we have to go as far this way as possible. We might as well get those 2 buildings in. Wow, you'd think that would be covered. No, we'll just do that. I'm not too phased about this. And let's put you covering those 2. And we're going to need someone else covering all of these over here as well. So let's do that. Okay. You've got a couple of them, so we're going to... Oh, wait, we need... Oh, you guys got a whole bunch? No, you've got none. We're going to put you on those 3. And the next team... That's maintenance team 43, 44. Huh. Anyway, we're going to put... Oh, look at that. Advanced scanning. And we're going to put... Automatic resupply. Any fossils to speak of? Just one. We might as well just do it. Oh, hold on. Is that the last chrono? Yes, it is. Just what the doctor ordered. And we're going to have a look at the itchy as well, because although they will get eaten, it does take them a long time to get eaten. And it'll boost our thingy, boost our appeal. Then we're going to have a look at the viewing galleries. This is pretty cool. Let's just put a couple of these down for the hell of it. I'm just going to plonk these down for extra appeal. Right there. And the other one as well. I think amphitheater, you actually need dinosaurs in them, but I'm just going to plonk it down anyway. That's pretty cool. I love it. Those should go into a dinosaur thing, and then you attach these doors to them and people can come and sit in the amphitheater. I haven't actually used it properly yet, to be honest, but I definitely will be doing it in my sandbox park, which I'm going to start from start to finish. Record everything. Oh, that doesn't even need a path. So Sandstorm, let's make sure everyone's okay, because we've got... what's happening here? What's wrong with you? No, none of the other power's out. That's so weird. Anyway, we're not going to get carried away on that. We're going to go to the advanced equipment. Oh, it's different for this one, which is fine. What do I need for this? I need marine population 3. So, I'm going to need to do this Chronosaurus without any help. And the places would be good at that because, you know, they'll be quick and easy to do. But as long as these guys are humble, as you can see, put everything on their fertility, I'm not too concerned with, but we're going to do it anyway. And tolerance, we're going to put up as much as we can. Actually, let's put that up to the max. Maybe they won't eat other fish. Excuse me. 1.3 million. This is why I said the cheaper incubation is a good idea. Right there. Oh, this is synthesis though. Idiot. Do I have cheaper synthesis? I don't need cheaper synthesis. Go. Okay. So now we're going to use, again, I don't even know why I researched the viewing galleries, the lagoon ones, because you just use the underwater version of the one I've been using the whole time. Oh, that's way... Oh, it's less because of the storm, which is weird because it's underwater. But I do kind of use them sometimes, the lagoon viewing, because they're cool. Outside build area. Look how small that is. So we put one here. Why not? And another one. What's going on here? These storms really mess up things. Let me put one over here and then we'll do the other ones as well. But I need the storm to piss off. There we go. Fossils. Maybe I could just do Plessis. Let's do fossils again. There we go. As you can see, these are costing the millions. But it's okay. We're going to do the attractions and we're going to get our money's worth. Huh. I wonder if that... Oh, there's still a storm going. But why?
Security isn't just gates and patrols. It's also a state of mind.
Adventure guests in your park.
Have an eye for detail and see the threats that
I don't know why that's so small.
Consider
It's still
that
affected by a
advice when
storm.
approaching this next
I want to wait for that to finish because that's crazy. Anyway, we're going to move the pathways and connect them up.
Please resume
Oh, you want to go this way?
activity.
Okay. Seriously? Wow. That's terrain too steep. I mean, wait, hold on. Isn't there a damn thing over here? You see, adjust terrain is on. So why the hell aren't you adjusting the terrain if it's saying it's too steep? Hey? Come on, guys. I think that might be a bug,
I know
hey?
some folks are uncomfortable with this, but a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
the animals
Let's
they
just
fight
make it smoother
mirrors
because we
their
have
life
to
in
over
the
here.
wild, and ultimately will benefit them in captivity.
Not too much. Undo, undo, undo. Redo. Undo. Is that too much? Is that too much to handle? Let's see if it works. I might just skip ahead, guys, here as well. Winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our marvelous...
That's not going to work, is it? See, oh, there was the adjusting terrain. So maybe it just does it when it can. Because that ain't going to work. Okay, I need these chronos going. Because it's taking too long. That is definitely not the pathway. Okay, we have one male, one female. And this one is aggressive. So we're not going to use him. He messes everything up. But we will have you. Let's go. Let's get the fossils going. So we can get a whole bunch of smaller fish in here as well. And send off the expedition. One more shot over here. Let's use them all. And then while that's cooking, we're going to get our environment going the way we want it again. Seriously? Oh, Jesus. Okay, we want everything to be this level. This level. Okay, we get that path in there, then we're done. Done. Okay, so let's get our viewing in there quickly. Are they still going to be super small? I don't remember them being super small. No, you see how much bigger it is now.
Marvelous marine reptile.
We're going to do one over here. And then another one over here, because we don't want to miss anything. It's a bit weird that it doesn't say complete connection. Huh. Something. Is there another storm? Are you serious? Remote viewing. There we go. That's what we need. The Jurassic Park ones. Let's do it. Huh. Another one. Okay. Then this should definitely boost us to 5-star. As you can see, we're on 4.6 currently.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a
And here comes our first chrono. I think they're going to need fish. We're going to fast forward this so they come out quicker. We're on 10. Oh, look how awesome he is. He looks like a gecko.
Kronos, king of the Titans in Greek
Okay.
mythology.
What do you need,
The
sir? Sharks. Let's go.
is a suitably
I like how there's a little... Oh,
companion
that's just
animal.
fish, sorry, not shark.
This is a marine reptile that even a shark would think twice about confronting.
2 social issues. You need more males here, yeah. Well, no. My wife's standing next to me with my newborn little daughter. She's watching the TV quite intently. And can we do a couple of other fish? Let's see if we can. Place these are 100%. So I'm just going to go to their traits. Let's do the humidity to the max. Tolerance. And 1 on lifespan. Go. All my scientists are busy. Not all of those can come up with the genetics. That's fine. This is going to take us to 5 stars. I'll keep this on fast forward now. Also, if you go to a dig site that's 100% complete, which you will find in your campaign especially, you'll only get sellable items, which is pretty cool. Life is about to find a way. Aww. Adorable. Okay. Let's go. It's taken us 3 hours to do this, which is pretty cool. We need a chronos finishing over here. Let's make sure we're always on fast forward. Everything's fine over there. Let's have a look at our shop.
No problem.
Sorry, knocked the microphone off. Let's have a look at our shops. And over here, these guys are now irritable with something. Missing ground leaf. See, now it goes to 0, so that's definitely a bug.
First thing they
Look at
teach
that.
you in the real
It
estate
says 0.
is location, location, location. I think even the
Which is
dinosaurs can understand
bullshit.
that. So make sure your scenery delivers.
Make sure your game's not buggy, bro. Okay, anyway. Shop. We're on 1300 of 1600. So that is pretty good. Disease contracted. Is that going to be a researchable one or MVU's medicating? Okay, we're on 4.9 stars, guys. We're about to get our trophy for Jurassic difficulty. Oh, he's aggressive. Damn it. I'm just going to post it. I'll post it. I'm just going to do it because it'll probably boost us to 5 stars.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
First dead dinosaur. Where are you?
Security should be proactive first, instead of reactive to disaster later.
4.9 stars.
From your recent performance, I think you understand that.
So we need 1,000. We got. We need like 75 guests and 1 star. Let's see. Make sure everything's fine. 100% dinosaur welfare. Yeah, that'll get better now. These guys are fighting in there because one probably has an aggressive trait I didn't take out. But we're gonna need. There's gonna be an aggressive one there, and these guys as well. They're gonna not enjoy living in here.
Well, hot damn, you've done it.
There it is, 5-star.
You know what? Buy yourself
Let's get a nice
something
trophy
nice
shot like
on
this
me.
across the
And by that,
greenery
I mean, I pay your wages, so
and the
everything
water.
relies
How
on
about
me.
there?
You still deserve something nice, though.
That looks good. Now I'm going to exit. Say, oh no, not main menu. I want to continue and then get a trophy shot of this, which is pretty cool. Which I will use for the thumbnail. Guys and girls, that is going to bring us to the end of this awesome challenge on Jurassic difficulty. Like I mentioned before a couple of times, it's more of a tutorial walkthrough than just the challenge guide. It's a tutorial for the game as well. And I hope you've enjoyed this journey with me. If you have any questions at all, just ask me. I'm always going to reply, guys. And if you did enjoy the content and you do want to see more of the content, please smash that like button. Maybe throw us a comment down below. And if you are really enjoying it, then throw us a subscription, which really helps me and helps the channel as well. But guys, also lastly, if you want to join the Discord group with a whole bunch of members in there, as well as people from around the world, there's always someone who can help you. If you're stuck on the game or have any questions, email me from the description and I will send you a link. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and you can be in there with all of us chatting all day about this amazing game. So guys, I want to say thank you so very much for watching the whole video and I want to catch you on the next one.
Fortunate